Yeah, man, am I ready? Surprisingly enough, I am, and I need to kick this up just a little bit because it is time. Yet again, in fact, we don't even really need to play this right now. We can play a little bit of this. Because it's not just a regular fracture, baby. Y'all already know what time of the year it is. We're starting to feel that time of the year as well, as I can officially say, one more good time. And let's get a little red, white, and blue for the good day, good people, so they're fine day in the year of the paradigm. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars. Few know me as the man whose hair is still a little wet after washing it, but I was like, oh well, the show must go on. Anywho, welcome in to AWE Fracture. Let me see, I gotta catch up with the chat real quick. The girls are fighting, says Summon Sloth. We got Dusk in here. Neo sighting, says Jags. Flare is in here, watching from my vacation. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, Flare. Let me see. We got opening. We got Arrow, who's fighting Moko tonight in a best of 7 series, 7 different match types as well, as we lead on over to Avi-Mania season. We got ourselves a big show, so I don't want to dilly and dally for too long at the start of this. Buckle up, because we're starting with a group that's definitely earned a reputation so far. I think that's the least that I can say. So let's kick it on over to the Fracture Arena, and let's see what's about to unfold, as my hair is still wet. There's still water dripping down. I'm about to get a towel, too. And we'll start this bad boy, as this night continues to be electric. And coming down to the ring, we talked about them earlier. You know, I'm gonna let them do their thing. But you know, for right now, it is what it is. I found the video. Oh, you must be the Sprinkles. You must be the Sprinkles guy. We love Sprinkles out here. Oh, man. Joe, I can't wait for my favorite person in the world to not screw you on dang. Why is this theme that loud? We might have to turn that down a little bit. I had to re-add a bunch of the sources, so the audio may be up and down a little bit. So I'm like, I'm fixing that on the fly. That's the one thing I forgot to change. So, you know, if anything's extremely loud, that's my bad. Add a whole bunch of sources back here. Let me get a towel real quick. Wait. Hold on a minute. Wait, hold on. Iroh? Wait, yo, what did I miss? Yo, I left the screen for 1 second and the arena's going dark. No, it's not just Iroh, that's... Oh, man, gosh darn it. This is supposed to be a promo segment. Now it's like, oh, where's my phone? Goodness gracious. Yes, not I can see it. Do you patch me through to Jessica? Yeah, ask Jessica to get out there. If anyone gets KO, send them to the back. I guess we're starting with a true brawl. Whatever Amon wanted to say, he's not going to be saying it. Goodness gracious. Yes, please get out there as soon as you can. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, Merrin! I'm sorry. Yeah, get out there. Goodness gracious. We can't have nice things, y'all. We can't have nice things. Okay, Jessica did make it out there. Jeez Louise. Y'all, it's a big old brawl. Jessica, I told Jessica, let them fight. We don't need anybody to do anything crazy. Goodness gracious. This was... Look, I was ready to see what was about to go on. I had so much commentary ready for this. Y'all, I had notes. But you know what? regardless, it's Avi-Mania season. I'm sure everyone wanted to see, not everyone, apparently a couple people didn't care what Amon had to say today. It's a big old brawl between these 8 competitors. My gosh, utter mayhem to start off the show. Yes, indeed, the Woken one. Flair saying, oh, the repaired versus, oh, yeah, it is a huge brawl. Let me see, go. Iron, or you probably meant Iroh, fair enough, huh? Also, who the heck are these guys? We got the repaired, huh? We got Ryuji, we got Skull, we got my hair, it's wet. It's not wet, it's damp, but I'll tell you what, I got a lot of hair, it's like a sponge. Goodness gracious, huh? Why didn't they let them speak? Well, Amon's been doing a lot of speaking recently. There's been a lot of things that people don't like. Amon's been attacking people, blocking their chi, blocking their bendings, kind of taking away their visions, blocking all their powers. It's been disgusting, it's been despicable, and I'll be real, it feels like the title said, we've reached a boiling point. That was not for this segment. The boiling point was really for Miku and Burnice, because I felt like they've already reached a burning point, but here we are, we got boiling points all over, apparently. Goodness gracious, powerbomb over there. My gosh. Right before Madness 2, oh god, yeah, we are starting off super chaotic. Who's my hair's wet? That's our new medical person. She's a nurse in training. We love her to bits. She'll probably be getting a whole lot of action tonight, apparently. I was gonna give you guys a nice little rundown of the card after this. I was gonna dissect whatever Amon was saying, because, you know, a lot of Amon's people here are full of, for lack of better terms, full of a bunch of BS. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Hold on a minute. Merrin from that fighting all the way up the ramp. Yosuke getting a ladder. Amon, the both of them looking to go after Skull, trying to keep him separated as Iroh's knocked out on the outside. Neckbreaker to Gozu, starting to look rough for the boys. Like, we didn't even have a chance to get the bars up. We didn't even have a chance to get the bars up out of here. Haven't you heard of her /day? Is she a diva? I guess she has, like, a little bit of diva energy. At the very least, she's got the I'm confident in myself energy, not for nothing. Grace saying what a great way to start the show. We could have started with talking, but instead we're starting with a whole bunch of action. There's a whole ladder up in the middle of the ring, which is kind of crazy. Yosuke running on the outside. Yo, are they still all the way up there on the stage? Goodness gracious. Iroh over in the corner, taking it to Al. I hate them. Fireball powerbomb on the outside. Yosuke fighting off Skull. Amon taking it to Gozu. My gosh. Another diva for the AWE. How many do we need? I don't think you could ever have enough divas, not for nothing. Let me see. Yeah, I can see Panette's back is going to be sore for a while, given that she just took multiple slams right into the ring floor. Back in the ring. I was got a chair. As well. Yo, they are really just fighting up on the ramp. Like, usually the camera would, like, consolidate to what we're seeing, but instead, goodness gracious. Gozu, I think Gozu was looking for Yosuke through that table. Jessica, I told Jessica to watch that. If anyone's too banged up, if they get knocked out, send them out of here ASAP. This is, I guess, kind of an official match. Maybe I can get you guys polls, I guess. We're like halfway into this thing. Sure, we'll put a quick poll up real quick. Amon, Iroh, and company. Goodness gracious. I guess this is happening. I'll give it a Twitch for like a minute. Y'all can have it for literally 60 seconds, because I wasn't ready for this. I can tell you guys that I was super duper was not ready for this. Goodness gracious. Come on. Equalist. Yeah, that's about right. Iroh and Company. Yeah, Twitch, y'all got 30 seconds. Go wild. Goodness gracious. Here, there, everywhere. And Amon has to walk to the back now, actually. He's limping to the back, and he's got a main event tonight. He still has to defend that championship. He's still got to defend that championship. Goodness gracious. Merrin and Futaba having their own little 1v1, yeah. One of them is breaking into the other's house one day. Hey, look. Merrin said she was gonna save Panette from herself no matter what. And right now, it looks like Hurricane Rod is into the barricade. Constitute is no matter what. Amon the first one to walk out for the Equalist. I don't know how that is going to affect the... In fact, hold on a minute. Al-Haytham and Yosuke also have a match later on tonight. If they get beat up, banged up too bad, that's crazy. That's crazy work. You gotta, okay, so you know, I don't wanna be the one to agitate old homeboy, not an actual homeboy, and Amon. Not what I want at all. In fact, pretty scared of doing that. Wholly against it. Because who knows what could happen. I would just stomp out. I was stomping everybody out. Al-Haytham also struggling over. Hold on a minute. Yo, they're working up a storm against this movement. This is, admittedly, oh, Yosuke to the skull. I was gonna say, this is, I guess, the most disjointed we've ever seen the Equalist movement. I'm gonna find and fight you, Amon. I'm not gonna hold back after what you did to my girl, Hina. Don't you dare lay a hand on Makoto, says Sky. It seems the Equalists are in the disadvantage, major disadvantage at this point. Merrin has Panette on the table. Everyone, the gentleman just taking it to Yosuke, Lamau. Oh, and that's a DDT onto the table. My gosh, and an elbow drop as well, and they're just stomping Yosuke out, so no fun for the movement when the numbers game is against them. That is the truth. This is, oh my gosh, big old steel steps. Dropped him on Yosuke! Goodness gracious! Merrin still going right back after Panette. Back of the table again. Great Gozu trying to wear Yosuke down. Yosuke able to slide out of the way. Are the Equal guys bad? You know, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they're pretty bad. I think it's safe to say that they're not too good. A hard yes from Ray. You know what? Ray's kind of our realist, so you know, I'll keep it a buck with you. Yeah. Man. Hey, you know what? I'm fine with a little Equals. Okay, no. I'm not gonna say I'm fine with a little Equals beatdown. I don't want them coming after me. Not that I got anything that, you know, they can come after, but, you know, they can beat me up. I don't want that. Yes, they are. Big yeses from everyone in response to Sprinkles. Oh, and a sledgehammer right to the jaw of poor Yosuke. Not poor Yosuke. He made his decision. Yo, Iroh tossing Panette's head into the LED post, and Merrin dives right afterwards. Tossed over. They're relentless tonight. Last week, Amon was willing to essentially take out the repairman in the middle of the ring in front of everybody. We don't know what would have happened, but given that the repairman's boys are out here, I can only assume it would not have been good. Man. Went for a stomp there. Iroh taking him down. Sprinkle saying, I thought being equal was a good thing. I don't know about okay, so being equal is ooh, outside the ring again, and a Yosuke too, this time to Gozu, but look at this, Iroh wailing away saying, no, it's not ending like that. And afterwards, Skull takes an elbow drop as well. Once again, you gotta remember, Yosuke has a fight later tonight. It's a championship tag team contenders match. Him and Al Haytham still have some work to do tonight. But I digress. That also might be why Amon bowed out early. He may have just feigned unconsciousness to protect his championship, but does not protect his Equalist movement. Merrin going to pick up a chair. Even if it makes things even and right, well, you know. What if, okay, so Sprinkles, what if somebody said, I don't know, we're having a rock, paper, scissors contest, but your fists are too big, so your rock's too powerful, so oh, they did it! Oh, they did it! Oh, you could've fooled me, goodness gracious, they whooped him! From what has been a pretty dominant faction since they've assembled. Tonight, they take a big ol' L. And you know what? We love to see that. I guess I'll end your predictions because we do actually have scheduled matches to get through. So we'll get through them. Let me set you guys up. Goodness gracious! Look at all of this. Big splash over there. And a toss by the great Gozu. There were ladders, there were chairs, sledgehammers, there was everything. And you gotta imagine the Equalist movement not gonna be too happy about that. We'll have to see how they respond. Hopefully we get some time. Hopefully they get some time to just think about what happened and think about why all of these people went to attack them. Shouldn't he be allowed to speak first? No. He's done enough speaking. In fact, good on these Vince and Merrin. I think it's out there still beating up Panetta. Jessica, I think, trying to separate those two on the ground regardless. Give me Wacha me back over. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Wacha me back over. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, we still have a show to get on the road. I do digress, but we do have a show to get on the road. But he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything tonight, Sprinkles. You missed a good chunk of things. He said a lot of things, and he said a lot of mean things. He's also beat up some nice people. Chat can explain that to you. I'm already scrambling in this show. Because I was not ready for that. Can't say I was. That being said, it's the AW medical team. It's somebody else. And I'm gonna get you guys these predictions, and we're gonna go. Goodness gracious. A lot of people already thinking Amon has gone too far this summer. Me admittedly being one of them. And they have truly reached a boiling point. I don't know what to say. But they all got fights tonight except for Panette. So we gotta get this thing started. Here, everyone's got their new predictions. Man, what a fight to start our show. I will say Iroh's black eye is now healed and back to normal. That is the truth. Iroh's feeling 100%. That bruising has gone down. Sky's saying no because if that happened, it would make me want to fight him on even more. Thank you, Sonic, says Jessica. Also, welcome in, Jessica. Jessica is the best AWE ref. Better than that scum splendid is crazy. As usual, I hope it's a wacky opponent. Says Katoko and Racing. He just wants to make people unique, and he is a hypocrite too. You know what? Big facts. We can talk about this some more momentarily, but for right now, I need to get this party started. And there's only one way to do that. Give me the electricity. Where is it? Oh, you guys probably want to be on the screen, huh? Yeah, I guess we can do that. Where are y'all? Let me get y'all on the screen real quick. Wait, where are y'all? Hello, we smell. I think you guys are visible. You're certainly not there, though. Yeah, where did you go? Oh, you're here somewhere? Alright. Here. Yeah, there you are. I don't know how that happened. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know, this is, you know, we're here. Let me see this real quick. It made you guys incredibly tiny. We'll figure that out. See, look, this is where you guys were. I just want to point that out. Y'all were there for some reason. I don't know why y'all were so small, but I'm gonna fix y'all real quick. All right, there you go, chat. Y'all are bigger now. Perfect. Oh man. Oh. It's a Metal Sonic and Infinite, the somebody? Is he a hedgehog? Is he a dog? Is he a sideways 8? Whew, we're gonna find out. The wind, I think, is inferring that he's a jackal. Sonic also telling me that it's a jackal. You know, we're here for it, though. And they're going 2-on-2 against the Medics 2 a night. Infinite's a jackal. I guess you could say they're leaving trails of cold steel. But dude, fair enough. And there we go, we got our Medic Madness Open Challengers tonight. After what was already a crazy start to the night. Big kudos to Jessica for getting out there ASAP for an impromptu brawl. But I digress. Ty starting things off against Metal Sonic tonight. Let's see how this all plays out. As our first scheduled match actually begins. Man. Slam down. Let me get my notes out of the way. I had some notes for Amon. A couple other notes for the night, but I'll tell you what, I did not need them because there were some shenanigans. Into the corner. Ty with a low drop kick, taking down Metal. In fact, Metal unable to get any moves done on our dock here. Tag. Pops him up. Oh my gosh! Popped up into a big boot. And Metal Sonic right now is in a disaster situation. Alone there with 2 doctors. They might not be, you know. Leg drop. Yo, he's stunned. Yo, hold on. I will say, in the last 2 open challenges, last time, Taye showed, hey, I got that dog in me too. Before that, Naomi had a fantastic showing. Right now, they're looking to take it to Metal Sonic. Oh, in a headbutt position. Double stomp out of that headbutt right to what looks like some sort of, like, opening on the back of Metal Sonic. Shot to the jaw. Remember, it is still elimination. Anything goes in this fight as well. Slammed. Metal Sonic looking to start to turn things around. Instead, tags in Infinite. The Jackal is here. And immediately gets reversed by Ty, but Ty unable to do anything about it because of Metal with a punch right to the shoulder. Lift her right back up. Ty knees to Infinite. Lifted back up. Alright, so you know, I can only assume this Infinite guy, he's a good guy, right? Ugh! Alright, you know, take it back. No good guy's gonna do that to a very beautiful Tai Takemi. I want that jackal out of my division. This open challenge is about to be closed as the table's brought into the match. Okay, this confirms he's a jackal. Nobody hit Jessica, please, Lord. I know she's taken too many hits in the past, fair enough. If they win, they win. Oh, well. Into the corner. And they're looking to work. Oh, no, not onto the table. Metal first. Not the Sonic, the metal on the table. Goodness gracious. I heard me. No, they're both not good people. I've learned. Alright, both. That's why I got my notes. Alright. Both not good people. Would you go as far to say that they're bad people is the real question. Went for a drop kick. No such luck. In the corner, Tai looking to turn things back into their favor. Tag, no, not tag's been made. No, tag was made. I didn't even see that tag. Drop kick. Hey, you know what? I think Infinite was also confused. I didn't see the tag. Who would have thunk? Into the corner, another punch, this time to the back of the head of Naomi. Boot right to the throat. Gravity, that's a special move. Lunala saying, I see Infinite still got the Phantom Ruby. Is that like the Phantom Weasel? Oh my gosh. Metal almost falling off there. Reversal. Ooh! Picture perfect shot right into the face of Infinite. The medical team, this is the one thing about this open challenge being a tag team affair. Have them up. Oh, wait, hold on. What do they got planned here? Hold on a second. A double back. Body drop. From the middle rope. And look at the combinations by Tai trying to take down Infinite quick for 1, 2. Two surprised me. Goodness gracious. And Tai's got that signature built up. A reversal from Infinite. Infinite not backing down into the corner. And it could be a tag made to Metal. Exactly what they needed. Doing as much damage to Tai as possible. You eliminate one person, then it's a 2-on-1 affair. Table. Oh, just dropped it on Tai. That's a cold, heartless robot. Now wearing down our good doctor. Shot right to the throat and into the pinfall. Could be as good as gone. Naomi did come in there, but also Tai did not need resiliency. And she's using those special drugs. Oh. Is that gonna be the turnaround that they needed? Powerbomb position and gets all of it. Lift it back up. You gotta do whatever you can to beat a robot. Especially when it's tough as Metal. Sonic knee strike and the robot goes down. Trying to go for another shot there. Sonic saved from being stunned. Tai reversing the finisher there. Trying to turn Sonic around, didn't work out. Up and slam, center of the ring. Goes for the pinfall right afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 1. That's 2. Shoulder up, just narrowly not using resiliency. Running, trying to crawl to make that tag. Gets every ounce of it. Sonic runs into Naomi, but Naomi sweeps through and picks the leg. Locking in that submission hold. I don't know if robots can tap out. Maybe if they feel their wires getting disconnected, maybe it can cause a glitch to cause them to repeatedly tap their hand over and over again. That'd be my only guess. Naomi hoping it works like that, but a tag's been made. Right into the ropes, and Naomi flying. Kick. And back into the corner. I'm gonna be real, I would assume that Infinite would have wanted that tag to be made, admittedly. The big picture here is Tai is taking a fair bit of damage. Kick out at 2. And now, baiting out Tai coming into the ring. Naomi now isolated in there alone. And they may be looking to try and finish the job here. Have Naomi up. And now, oh my gosh! One of the most powerful... I'm sorry? Huh? Okay. Your guess is as good as mine for what just happened. That's 1, that's 2. And that's not resiliency? How'd that happen? Somebody tell me how, because I was certain that was going to be resiliency. I was certain that was going to be resiliency. That's crazy. Kick to the midsection. Whip through. Dang. Riptide. That is the Riptide. Goodness gracious. 1, 2. Yo. Infinite missed. Infinite may have missed twice. Oh, and powerbombed onto the table and turns back around. Tai going crazy on them. Saying, I'm gonna break you. Oh, but Metal saw that, calced for it, runs and says, this is how you do it. Oh, but this time, Tai gets the foot up. Turns Metal around, up in the heavens. Bam! Face first and into the pinfall. Infinite can't come in to help. Is this gonna be all she wrote? 1, 2. Reversal right back into a pin. Tai doesn't have resiliency. 1. But Tai just took those special drugs. It might have just worn off, but she still got a little bit of that extra feel good afterwards. Kick right to the gut. Metal putting her in the corner. Goodness gracious. Submission hold, but a couple shots. That's gotta hurt the fist. Pounding Metal. Turn back around. Kick. We saw her do this before. Riptide connects again into the pinfall again. Infinite can't come in to help. 1, 2, and this time it is resiliency. Tai is a different breed tonight. Or more so, Infinite's not a breed tonight. Or Metal's not a breed. Infinite's doing actually okay. Oh, they're putting Metal away. Oh, they're putting Metal away. Lethal injection connects. Goodness gracious. That's 1. That's 2. Metal Sonic is out of here. Infinite is in a 2-on-1 situation. At this point in time, has no resiliency, but at the very least is the least beat up out of anybody left in the match. Can Infinite pull off a comeback story here tonight? Walking through. Infinite diving does just barely graze Naomi, enough to knock the kendo stick out of her hand at the very least. Stepping through. Infinite ducks and dodge, misses out there. Naomi saying, get back in this ring. Infinite saying, gladly. Reversal. Naomi, ooh, into the corner. I'm sorry. She kicked him and the table went flying, and an enziguri right behind the ear. Lifted right back up. Back into the corner. Naomi does not have a finisher, won't be a tag team finisher, does have a signature ready. Will she use it? No. Makes the interesting decision. Very interesting decision. Sends it to the corner. An Infinite power, not power bomb, just kind of let go there. Stood right back up. Reversal again by Infinite. Turn backwards, shot to the back. Tai with the reversal. But a reversal right back there by Infinite. Couple shots right on the traps in the neck. Infinite back in the corner again. Again, Infinite with the reversal. Tai can't keep Infinite down. Infinite saying, you could beat Metal Sonic, but you won't be beating me, at least not that easily. Steps in and then steps out of the ring. Maybe gets a breath of fresh air for himself. Off the ropes. Ooh, went for a blockbuster. Nothing. Connecting in a super kick. And trying to crawl into a quick pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out, no resiliency burn. The one benefit Infinite has is that he's fresher than both the medical team. If he can capitalize on that is yet to be seen. Right now, it's not looking good, but that may have just turned everything around for Infinite. Into the corner, up onto the top rope. I don't know what he's thinking here. What? You can't make it that far. He made it that far. Oh my gosh. Crosses the pinfall. Naomi clearly going to come in to break that up immediately. Goodness gracious. All the way across the ring. Off the ropes again. Flying punch. Needs to get a pinfall on Naomi. Or Tae. Either one. Tae right now in the ring. Again missing with that move. And a clothesline connects. Lift it back up. Tae firing back. Knee strike right to the head. And a tag's been made. That's exactly the opposite of what Infinite needed. Lift it up. And Naomi's got to be thinking, let's try and quickly put him away. Yanking at that arm. Infinite is stunned. Lift it up. Ugh. Hot-shotted onto that and ugh. Taken down with authority into the pinfall. I think does have resiliency. May have to burn it here. 1, 2. No, did not. I'm sorry. Still kicked out? Still kicked out. Alright, you could have fooled me. Reversal, much needed. Because I'll tell you what, that was likely going to be a finisher attempt, tag team finisher, the lethal injection by these two. Oh no, onto the top rope. No, into the tree of woe. But a reversal by Naomi, able to get out of it. Turns Infinite around, German suplex. Sends the Jackal flying, but he's got nobody to help him. Nasty clothesline. Puts Naomi down. At the very least, it's a valiant effort to try and whittle down both of these doctors. The million-dollar question still is, will he be able to do it? Moonsault off the ropes. Going to the springboard. No, he's... Yo, this, oh, Naomi rolling out of the way saying, no, that's not going to work for me, not today. Oh, but instead a double stomp into the pinfall immediately. 1. But it's broken up. Infinite not giving up in this fight. And now the worst is, the worst is yet to come potentially. Because the longer this match goes on, there's a big chance that Infinite could somehow come back. Into the corner, but that all might change here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, knee strike. Oh no. Oh no, not on the ropes! Oh my gosh! Throat first! Oh! Oh! Windpipes have been crushed in this battle between these two. Big chops. German suplex. New word created, worst. I think I said worses. Actually. I suppose it may be worth it to say what Infinite holds in his chest is called the Phantom Ruby. It provides infinite incredible power and lets him one perception of reality. I don't want that, actually. I think we need to get that. Infinite, you can't come back, huh? That's too dangerous to have in the AW. We got too many smart people who could turn out to be villains who might use and abuse you. But it also sounds like you are a villain, so, you know, we don't want that either. Hold on. Shot to the gut. Looks like a choke slam. No reversal. Infinite's got a signature and a finisher. A clothesline to Naomi. Big ticket item here is Naomi does have resiliency, but they cannot get a save right now. Right now, unless a tag's made a tie, Naomi's essentially on her own. But she said, if I'm on my own against the wall, she still got this. It's still her time to shine. Trying to, I think, burn resiliency for Infinite outside of the ring. But Infinite not letting that happen. Turns things around, punching Naomi right square in the face. No, he can't remove it. I think it's surgically attached to him. Well, who said they were gonna detach it? They'll just use him in his entirety. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. The double stomp again. Wait, Tai can't come in and help. Going outside the ring may have proved to be Infinite's biggest advantage. Resiliency is burned. Infinite still has a signature. If Infinite is able to hit this signature, if Infinite makes this shot, Naomi could be as good as gone, and then we're in a one-on-one situation. Boom! Kick right to the head, and he's going up to the top rope. Naomi is in dire straits, elbow drop, but she stands right back up and has him in an arm bar. Oh my gosh, ripping that arm backwards. But he gets out of it, almost into a pinfall, can you imagine? Almost into a pinfall, can you imagine? Off the ropes into a punch. Right into the face, up to the top rope again. Went for that elbow, gets all of it while standing up instead. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh my gosh, and Tai goes flying! I talked about it ain't over in this match until it's over. Elbow drop connects, gets every ounce of it. Is that gonna be all she wrote? 1, 2. Resiliency's burned. It is turned into an uphill battle instead for Tai. Tai standing back up. This open challenge has proved to be quite a battle for them. Yank backwards. Looking around. Tried to lift Infinite up, but Infinite sweeps the leg. In fact, I think reversed the finisher as well. Because Tai had a finisher, and that thing's gone now. Falling clothesline. Kind of lunatic style, the way his arms went going crazy in the air. We gotta point out here that Infinite does have a finisher. If this is that double stomp, and oh, it wasn't. It was a pop-up uppercut. 1, 2. And that's the end of the match. Tai, who had been through so much already in this fight, Infinite pulls off the 2-on-1 clutch. Metal, who got blasted by the doctors early on. But as the match went on, Infinite lured Naomi outside of the ring. The damage was built up there. Tai, who could not come in for the tag, who was already beaten and bruised up earlier by fighting a literal robot, could not withstand the offense from Infinite. Hey, you know what? You guys said something about infinite power. I think that was proven tonight in this fight. Dragon saying somehow I'm now 2 for 2. Yep, I know it. Infinite won. Ray saying Infinite's still a fraud. Lamel. I don't think you can call him. I haven't seen too much of Infinite outside of literally right now. But I'll tell you what we saw at the end of this match was not fraudulent. We've seen the nurses go wild in their own separate occasions where they had to fight back against the odds. In fact, Tai kind of went wild on Metal. She is a medic. But at the end of this, they got the job done. Infinite and Metal, and I think my hair's dry enough now. At least it's not dripping. Sign Infinite, please. That sounds like a mistake. Let me keep it a buck with you. We have too many threats going on already. That looks like another threat to me. Get them out of here. Get them out of here right now. In fact, you can get them out of here with a wa-cha-cha. That being said, that Infinite guy did do a very good job. Did very much cook, I'll tell you what. We have the rest of our show on the road in a second here. Hold on. What does fraud mean? I'm not a dictionary. Someone give me the Merriam-Webster definition of fraud to the kid over here. Let me see. Let me see. Just have them team with Eggman. He will keep them under control. Trust, I know. Yeah, well, if they team with Eggman, I'm gonna make sure that Splendid is refereeing every one of their fights. Because I don't think they'll fight fair, but Splendid will certainly referee fair. And Splendid will referee a little bit later tonight to baby. After this next match here, let me get out of here. Hip in this. To get you guys some new predictions, it was indeed Team Mystery. And we got tag team action. It is the Flame Tribe. Also, yeah, there we go. Versus the Disciples of Miku. Burno. They attacked them this Sunday after Hot Topic picked up a big victory. Here. Disciples of Miku. Flame Tribe. Tag team action. If I live here long enough, maybe time will give it up. Alright, there we go, we're all good. Oh, we clocking frauds, doesn't mean fake, yes, sprinkles. Lunana said, next up, a bit of blood-fueled faction warfare, that is the truth. As things continue to be electric here tonight. Everybody's got their predictions. Oh, they're already out in the ring. And here come Qiqi and... I'm sorry? Yo, the Flame Tribe... Oh, man! I'm gonna have to... Hot Topic said we beat them. We have been waiting to get to you guys, and they're not waiting any longer. Hot Topic are coming down to the Flame Tribe themselves. I'll let it go, Jessica. I guess you're gonna have to just let it go. Goodness gracious, I got some polls to cancel. Here we go. It's actually Hot Topic and Flame Tribe. Goodness gracious. I'm changing it. Delete and return points. A new prediction. Less time. You guys can have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Here it is. Hot Topic. And it is the Flame Tribe. Yep. All right. There we go. Goodness gracious. I apologize. Everyone's Miku's probably furious. I digress. Hot Topic does have some beef with the Flame Tribe. Flame Tribe essentially conspired with Team You and I to get them out first in that tag team championship match. Roll up. Hanging in there. Beautiful roll-up, by the way. Goodness gracious. The poll's been changed. Never doubt the topic. I will also say, Sprinkle, simply put, a fraud is a person or object with the intention of deception, typically with unjustified claims or credits. No disciples? I see this as a good thing, dang. New Lunala saying, I can't imagine what's going through the tribe's mind, given what happened with Rinkah. You gotta imagine, they wanted to get their hands on the Disciples tonight, saying, hey, we can't touch Rinkah, but we can touch you two. That was the entire reason they wanted them tonight. But Hot Topic saying, hey, don't lose focus. We still want a chunk of change. We still got beef with you too. Crazy work to start our show off. It's been nothing but chaos to start the show off. Tag's been made. Gwen. A rising star here in the AWE! Rising star, but falling skull into the mat. Goodness gracious. And a moonsault off the ropes, pretty with it. Don't forget Hu Tao, she's serious business. And instead, all of that fury and that anger that was built up and stored, essentially, for the disciples, you gotta imagine, here and now, it's getting redirected at Hot Topic. Futaba and Qiqi scurried right back to the back. In the corner. Tag's been made. And they're tossing Marceline. She goes flying through the sky. Let me see. Oh, dang. You guys, let me tell you. Chat. Okay, let me move chat a little bit again. Hey, chat, what are you doing? No. Alright, look. We're doing it live, you guys. We're doing it live. Keep going. Huh. Alright. There you go, now you're normal. Thank you, the wind. You love to hear that. As the night rolls on, now you can actually see Gwen's health bar. Chat, if you guys move on the screen one more time, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout, chat. I'll do it, chat. Jeez Louise. We're rebelling against our creator. I didn't create you, chat. You guys just showed up. And I appreciate it, but you just showed up. Stood back up. Kuzu, welcome in. There's some shenanigans happening, and a power bomb to Marceline. Vampire Queen down. It is actually a pretty even spread between body damage, but the Flame Tribe keeping the majority of their stamina. Tag's been made though. Gwen is in, and Gwen does have that signature already built up, but so does Yukiko. Ugh, shoulder first onto the knee. Nasty. I'm not wind, I'm dragon. So by default rather, I'm fire/J. There's wind dragons. There's elemental dragons. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, I was terrified. I think she was maybe like half a meter away from going face first, potentially into the metal stairs. But look at that, was distracted with Hu Tao, and because of that, the Amagi is locked in. Wait, hold on. Gwen got out of that ASAP. She said, no, that's not gonna work for me. Kick to the face, boot out of the way. Gwen instead saying, let me take you on a little trip. Plants her head into the mat, and we may be seeing that G360, a thing of beauty. Up, and no, look at that, Yukiko scouting. Says, I know your moves. Ooh, but Gwen saying, you might know them, but I got other moves, in my arsenal ready for you. Just when you get used to it, I'm just gonna change the moveset. Uppercut to the back of the neck. But Hu Tao kind of just kips forward and back out of it. But a drop kick sends Gwen down. I feel like her foot might have been. I guess it wasn't quite under the rope. Not quite. It was close. But look at this Hu Tao saying, don't mind if I do cheat a little bit. Shades of Arrow from last week. Big boot right to the face. Stood back up. Gwen in the corner. Hold on. We can't have nice things tonight, apparently. Well, where is he? I'm trying. Look, I got a message from I got a message from Navia. Hold on. It's in my GM chat. Have them look for him. All right. We'll see what happens. AV, what's happened? I don't know if anything's bad happened yet. But if we get to the end of this match and I don't hear any updates, I will update you guys. first, let's just focus on everything that's going on, because there's kind of a lot to digest to start this show. Did Splendid get fired? Of course Splendid didn't get fired. We love Splendid out here. Splendid is just not backstage, and that kind of worries me. I digress, though. Rolled under the bottom rope. Went over. Kick to the head. Oh my gosh, spinning tombstone. Oh, the move that won them the tag team titles, I think, the first time. Lifted right back up. We're at a count of 5. And Marcy's busted open right on that LED post. Tossed over, count of 7. Hu Tao slides right back in. And ladies and gentlemen, oh no, she made it in! And a worse referee would have called that 10. But do you know what Jessica did? She said, that's not 10. She got in right before I said it. Hey, you know what? That's good refereeing. that is admittedly very good refereeing. You love to see it. Elbow drop to the back. Marceline not giving up for once. Hold on. For once, good refereeing. Oh no. And Jessica paid for it. Yukiko was like, have this receipt, which is crazy. Hu Tao rolling away from that move. Big chops. Into a headlock. Thank you, immediately followed by Al, which is crazy. And you call Splendid the best ref? Well, Splendid would have gone out there and gotten the person into the ring himself if he needed to. That's the kind of referee Splendid is. Well, that was a good referee call. Oh, but look at this. There's no referee to call this, actually. Jessica's still out. Unless, no, Jessica's actually right back up, and you saw Marceline had to get up because Jessica got back up. Gwen kips up. Both members of Hot Topic in the ring. Couple stomps. Splinter's a true fraud of the AWE. That's not true. He is a former AWE, hold on, one count. Former AWE OC champion, beat Golden for it, by the way. Golden, we might need to look at him, potentially, fraud allegations, but I digress. Turned around. Oh, high in the sky. Yukiko sends Gwen down. She's busted open. 1, 2. Gwen did not burn resiliency. Instead, the Flame Tribe get a clean, by the way, clean victory over Hot Topic. And look at this. That high cross. Almost won this thing by count out as well. But I digress. Up in the sky, we almost saw Marceline's face almost went into those steel steps. Everyone was worried for a second there. A couple of Magi ins. Reversal there. And planting Yukiko's head right into the mat. We were worried about her for a second there, but she made that tag to Hu Tao, and Hu Tao cleaned up a lot of this battle. That slam by Marceline. It was a great effort by Hot Topic. You got to imagine they got to be a little frustrated. Gwen may have been knocked out from that move from Yukiko. That's why she didn't use resiliency there. As a hard-hitting move, one bounce of your head on the mat, it can knock you out. It can make you look not so good anymore. And this is where it could have happened. Let's look at this right here, because it also busted Gwen open. It was a really rough landing. Did you see how hard her head came down on that mat? 1, 2, 3. And look at the girls. It's not who they wanted tonight, but it's who they got, and they still took care of business. Yo, Yukiko's Yukiko's loving being out here. She's saying, yeah, baby. Aggressive, our hot topic as our night rolls on. Watch out, y'all, me back over. Flame Trap take the W. Good for them. Let me exit, and I need to kind of get things figured out. Alright, well, let's figure this out. Yo. Yeah, Nighthead, I appreciate you. Do we have any, like, eyes on Splendid? Busy cleaning cameras? What happened to him? Spray painted? Yo, those are expensive. So we still don't know where he is? Okay. I appreciate you. Do your best. Yeah, get everybody just looking around. He's got to be around here somewhere. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright. Splendid is currently nowhere to be found backstage. I did see him earlier today. So he was here. But him not being here is not great. Here, I'm gonna get you guys your polls. I'm gonna call Navia real quick. Yeah. I know. Okay, you don't. Okay, whatever. Okay, look. That's a little bit. That was not necessary. Yeah. I guess just standard rules then. I suppose. You can put elimination. It can be elimination. Just do it as normal as all of them. Just figure out where he is. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Clock it. Thanks. Oh man. Goodness gracious. Qualifier. It's XSP. It's Pi. And it's the Ring General. Gunther. Right. Well, well then. Certainly things are happening today, huh? It has been a stressful show already, hasn't it? Here we go. I can't have a moment of peace today. I've not had a moment of peace really at all during the show, which is kind of crazy. Here. Everybody's ready. Get everybody out here. Watch out. No, make it electric. This is our show. Goodness. Was the movement again? I don't know. I don't think the movement want anything to do with Splendid. My money is on that sack of trash Joy, who's already been fined $525,000. Man. Honestly, if Amon took Splendid, I'll acknowledge him this one time, which is crazy. Let me see it. Did you say Nahida or Navia? I said both. I called Nahida first, as she's on the security team now. She's kind of directing traffic with that team, making sure everything's running as it should. Futaba's not on that team anymore, so you know it is what it is. Navia I called as well. Navia I called second. So both, I said both, actually. Ugh. Pi, the best of luck to you. It is standard rules now. Good luck. Good luck. I don't know whose fault this is, but we're gonna find out. And when we do, we'll discuss what needs to be done. And here comes. Okay, so you know how we've talked about XSP maybe turning over a new leaf. I was wrong. He's still a sack of trash. It is mainly a hey. I don't want to be friends with any of you. I still hate all of you. XSP does not like any of us. He just doesn't like Onyx more. So it's really the enemy of my enemy is temporarily not my enemy. And so, you know, all the you know, change that we thought we saw in him was wrong. He still sucks, and he's a sack of trash. You hate to see it. Let me see. Imagine Splinter is one of the people fighting Amon later. That well, that would be fantastic. Wait a minute. Goodness gracious. Anywho, I don't recall him using this music before. He has used this music since he's returned. At the same time, I've not been paying attention that much. He's been using this music since since his return. And he still sucks. The enemy of my enemy is my ally for now. That is the best way to say it, Jessica. Lunala says, oh, so he's just anti-Onyx. Correct. Kuza saying, don't worry, XSP, we all still hate you too. That's not true. I'm pretty sure Sprinkles likes XSP, but everybody else, you spot on, baby. Marcel saying, I'm already ready for a 4.5-star banger. Not 4.5 star, 4.75. All right, well, that's a Meltzer review. It's a Gunther match. It should be a 5-star. Yay, XSP, good luck, huh? Yeah, good luck, XSP. Woo. But luckily, everyone rise for the ring general, Gunther. Now, historically, these three have actually been in the wrestling ring before, inside of a cell. Tonight, well, before it was just a triple threat match, tonight there will be a definitive winner. There will be one person standing at the end of this. I have to pin or submit this man, or XSP has to do it. Pi, try not to die. XSP 2, I guess. He's healed from his bleeding. You're right. He has, and the ring general is here. And there's a world where this man could go to Avi-Mania. I'd like to thank Kuzu for taking his jacket. Good guy, Kuzu, on camera. But I would understand if you were just afraid of Gunther, which is fair. Fair enough. Pi still exuding confidence. XSP wants to hurt everyone in his path. And Gunther, alright. Alright. Look at that. Pi stepping away saying, hold on, let me let those two fight for a second. XSP getting the first move on the Ring General. And now embarrassing Pi as well. And slaps Pi in the back of the head with a drop kick by Gunther. A knee strike. Combinations. Pi able to get a reversal off. These two now working together against the Ring General, both parents of Geyerblau. Oh, and look from behind, stomping XSP's face into the mat, trying to pick up a quick pinfall on him. One. Oh, just one. Just one. Over the top rope. Gunther was looking for a chop there. XSP lifting the Ring General up. Powerbomb position. Turns her around, face first into the turnbuckle, and right from behind again going after the knee. Pi, incredibly smart in this matchup, going for a quick pin again on XSP. That's one. That's one. Lifting Pi up. Dropped onto the ropes, and XSP leaves as quickly as he can as Gunther's wailing away at Pi. Gets a kendo stick. But, oh, big sit down by the big Austrian brute in Gunther. Now XSP wailing away at Pi. Now, I'll tell you what, if our boy Splinter was here, this match would have already been called easily. That should have been 3. That should have been 3 right there. Just because it took a little too long to get there, that should have been 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. Pi wins, but I guess we're going to have some slower counts here tonight. XSP's got Gunther on his shoulder. Gunther said, no you don't, as he's wailing away that chop to the chest of XSP, and now he's going for a Boston Crab. And it's locked in deep. But XSP able to reverse and turn around, and into the pinfall right afterwards. Hold on a minute. Not even one. Pi wailing away on Gunther, saying, I can't have this man's murder me, and then goes right to the head of XSP. Incredible ring awareness by Pi. Knows what he has to deal with. He's saying, I could beat... Oh gosh, he got his foot stuck, but luckily he was able to survive that. That could have been a torn ACL. It could have been something real bad. And now Gunther, with one shot from Gunther, the kendo stick shattered into pieces on XSP. Goodness gracious. That's my ring general. Anywho. You know who Gunther reminds me of at first? Vladimir Kozlov. Anyone remembers him? I do remember Kozlov. Oh, drop kick. And another big old sit down right into XSP. I thought Gunther was from WWE in the AWE. Well, these three actually have history. In the past, these three fought in kind of I suppose, a kind of custody of Garablaw match. But Gunther was there too. Can you imagine if Gunther would have won that match? Can you imagine if Gunther was the new parent of Garablaw? What a timeline we'd be living in. Kendo stick, XSP ducks it, but pays for his efforts, but Pi pays as well with a kendo stick right to the head. Ladies and gentlemen, that's, yo, Gunther's so fresh. Oh no. Oh no, Pi, oh no. 1, 2. Yo, I think, I think Gunther might be going to Avi-Mania. Hold on, XSP has something to say about it. Pinfall. 1, 2. He had me for a second. Pi missing wildly with that move. But look at this. Trying to go off those ropes. Was thinking about that slice of pie. Grabs the chair. Goes into the face of Gunther. But XSP from behind. Still embarrassing Pi. And slaps him in the back of the head again. And look at this. XSP factor to Gunther. Hold on a minute. Could it be? Into the pinfall. What? Not even one after the finisher? You're telling me, huh? Not even one. It was a whole finisher and not even one. Huh? Oh, but he's bust. XSP just made Gunther bleed his own blood. XSP just made Gunther bleed his own blood. The last time we saw that happen, Gunther lost. Could it be the beginning of the end for the ring general? Slice of pie knocks him out cold, and then a big old knee. Wait, hold on. Rolled out of the way. Big chops to Gunther, which is a decision. Catches him. And sends the ring general flying. Goes for the pin on Gunther instead of the pin on XS. Alright, that power bomb might have knocked Pi silly. Might have knocked Pi silly. Pushes XSP out of the way. XSP into the corner. Pi lifting him up. We've seen this before. He's going to the high risk district for a high flying Spanish Pi. But look who's there waiting with the kendo stick. Wait a minute. Kick. Knee strike, I think, as well to Gunther. Both of the men are down. Who is he calling for? I don't know who he's calling for at this point. I don't know who it is. He's got a decision to make. He's going after XSP, but XSP ducks out of the way. And a T-bone German suplex. Actually, might have been a full Nelson German suplex. Wait a minute, look at this. Cheeky roll up. Gunther has no resiliency, but he still doesn't stay down for one. Dropkick in the back. Gunther's face went on the chair. Gunther's face landed right onto that steel chair. What? Oh, boy. I was gonna say, again, reversal onto the steel chair. Oh, XSP is heading his neck. And Pie. Oh my gosh, he got hit so hard, he glitched through the ropes for a second. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, no. And it may be the end for Pie in this match. 1, 2. Pie lived. Pie survived. Pie survived the second powerbomb by Gunther. I thought it was all over. I thought hope was lost. But Pie, a glimmer of hope remains. Shot to the back. Ugh. Shot right to the throat. Goes for a pinfall on XSP. 1, 2. Not resiliency. And Pie going right after Gunther. Calling for him to get up. XSP not letting Pie get his move off. Goes underneath. Kick to Gunther. Going for a pinfall. Can we at least get him down for 1? We got him down for 1. Almost 2. Still not 2. German suplex sending XSP flying. Couple shots to the gut. Turns Gunther around. Lifts him up. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute. Still has him locked in. 2. Can he get one more on the ring general? 3, he does, right into the shards of kendo sticks, and he's got the steel chair, but Gunther rolls out of the way. Drop kick! And that honestly might be all she wrote. Gunther's got one of the nastiest drop kicks in the business. He lived. He lived to tell the tale. He lived to tell the tale. I don't know how he did it, but he survived. Shot to the gut. XSP with a drop kick of his own. And you saw XSP's drop kick, right? That sack of trash drop kick where he drop kicked him. It looked like he took more damage than Pie. That's not a ring general drop kick, but that is the XSP factor. And oh no, you're not telling me that XSP is going to be the one to pin Pie. Ugh. Yeah, Gunther end him. Go to Avi-Mania. Anyone but XSP. 1, 2, burn resiliency. Lift him up, powerbomb him. Lift him up, powerbomb him. Get him out of here. Thank you. Up he goes, and into his grave. 1, 2. Gunther's going to Avi-Mania, baby. Oh man, he killed them. He definitely smurdered them. Oh man. Off the ropes. Pinfall. After pinfall attempt. I don't think Gunther stayed down for 2 in this entire match. I don't think Gunther stayed down for 2 this entire match. I think he had 0 counts and 1 counts. As I said, Rip Pie, yeah. They should have tried to double team Gunther. See, yeah, that's a good idea. But I digress. You expect XSP and Pie to be able to work together? That's not gonna happen. Now, this is what I want to point out. This powerbomb, we all thought it was over. We were like, alright, well, Pie's dead. It's been real. But out of nowhere, got that shoulder up. But you know who didn't get their shoulder up after a Gunther powerbomb? XSP. And that's why he will always and forever be worse than Pie. talk to him. Anywho. That is incorrect, actually. Gunther did stay down for a couple of 2 counts. Well, I was too busy, you know, being terrified for both Pi and XSP. But fair enough. That would have been the smart thing to do. Pi is not smart. Well, XSP and Pi are not friends. I think we can say that much. Gunther's going to Mania. Get us out of here. Watch out, child. Or I guess electric me back over. That's probably fine. Give me that. Whew. Hold on. They did find Splendid. He was apparently tied up and gagged inside the ambulance outside in the parking lot. I'm glad they found him because that's a pretty good spot. Not for nothing. Goodness gracious. I'll try and get some news on who did that. Goodness gracious. My gosh. Whew. Anywho, congratulations once again to Gunther. Let's get our show continuing. Next up, we got Arrow, we got Moko, baby. Base whoever did that to Splendid. Whoever did that was just trying to screw over Pi, apparently. It was indeed the Ring General, not for nothing. Here. Arrow Moko. Best of 7. Best of 7 series begins. Moko very frustrated with how Arrow picked up 2 victories against her. Arrow saying, look, I don't know if I really want this, but what I do want is a match at Avi-Mania, and that's where this gets me. And I guess this is my path, rather. Will they be able to come up clutch and win this Best of 7 series? Moko says, if by Avi-Mania Arrow at least ties, at Avi-Mania Moko will put that WOW championship on the line in the final match. Which is, you know, a little extra bonus for this here. Give y'all a little bit of, oh wait, hold on. I can't have... Yo, yeah, I saw. Yeah, you got... What do you mean this isn't about Splendid? Yeah, Pi just competed. Yeah, I would expect him to leave. Kia, get me back there? Did you clean off that one? Thank you. Okay, sweet. Here. Yeah, I see the feed. Give me a second. Oh, we can't have nice things. There's so many things happening today. So many things are happening today. So many things. So many things. Just cut us over. Pi and Mondo were exiting after that match. Pi extremely frustrated. Attacked from behind by Joker and Qiqi. Pi was already a little banged up. And is now getting attacked by Joker and Qiqi. We get plenty of nice things. Apparently we don't. Not tonight. It's Attack Central out here. There's a referee out here counting, apparently. Where... That's Sammy. Sammy, what are you doing? Yeah, this isn't a match. Who told you it was a match? Splendid? No, Splendid was tied up in a Hawaiian shirt. Okay, Sammy, we're gonna have to. This is mostly not your fault. This is mostly not your fault. So that was not Splendid. That was Joy. They kind of look the same. So I understand how you could have gotten confused. This was not a match that's on the card. So. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a second! Sammy, I know you see it too, man! I know you see it too, man! They're making my job really difficult tonight, man. Yeah, okay, you watch this, you call it. Yeah, thank you. Okay. We'll talk about this later. Yeah, I know. No, it's not your bad. It really ain't your... I'm sorry, you should have counted that pin. That's entirely on me. You gotta do your job. I'm sorry, hold on. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Thank you. Alright, look you guys. Let me talk to you. I can't even get into my match without something happening. You're telling me I gotta change all these polls again. Actually, I'm not even, no. I'm not doing, there's not gonna be a poll here. This is not a poll. I'm not doing a poll here, because this should have never happened. I was okay with the first time there being a poll, but you know, this ain't cool. This ain't it. This is Joy's fault. Joy tricked Sammy. Said, hey, you wait out here. There's gonna be... Apparently Joy also conspiring with Joker and Akechi against, I guess, mostly Mondo, but I guess Mondo and Pai. Akechi did call... I'm sorry. Splendid did call a match last week. He did call a match last week. But that match was called fine. It was a perfect... It was God's perfect referee. It was Splendid. Doing his job. Man. Look, y'all. When I get like this, I get a little heated and I get a little angry. And the only thing that can get me to settle down is a sub. That is tasty. That is pretty good. Slice of pie onto Akechi. 1. It's just a 1 count, but I'll tell you what, there's a quick somebody sub. Damn it, even now I'm hungry. Well, you know, it is what it is, and this sub is delicious. What was that? Oh. That was an actual sub, I think. Whoops. Oh, huge. Oh, no, not you. Not Squid. Squid has gifted a sub to a gifted sub. That son of a gun. Well, can I thank Squid? You know what? Yeah, Squid. Thank you. Because you know what? I acknowledge that you're a filthy, no good waffle maker. I acknowledge that. That much is true. But you at least eat pancakes. You enjoy pancakes. You would never say, hey, pancakes deserve to be burned in the trash. You still acknowledge pancakes as a good breakfast food. And that much allows me to still have respect for you, Squid. Somebody who I don't have respect for is someone who starts an entire cult based on waffles, thinks waffles deserve to burn. And that's why I will thank you, Squid. A lot of respect. In fact, clap it up for... Wait, hold on. He's doing it again. Alright, the respect is starting to wane because Squid has gifted a sub to Waffle House. It is starting to wane a little bit, but I'm still keeping my composure. I'm still keeping my composure because, hey... The Waffle House is an okay establishment. It's no international house of pancakes. Look at this. Those two are now wailing away. at Joker. And a Qiqi. Kicks him. Wait a minute. Oh, standing Spanish fly in the flower pit. Yeah, baby. 1, 2. Qiqi kicks out. I still want to, like, you know, double down here. That was incredible right here on this flower pit. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I digress. Lifting him up. That is the All-Star Champion. AV, Waffle House is where they hold Fight Club. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. That's why I respect Waffle House. I never say anything bad about Waffle House. I would have preferred. Oh, gosh. You have to also remember Pi has already gone through an incredibly grueling match minutes ago. Mere minutes ago. Now I want pancakes, McDonald's hotcakes, or should I get up and make pancake mix to make my own pancakes? Hey, nothing beats, you know, pancake mix. Oh, hotcakes right now? Do they sell them right? You might have one of those 24-hour breakfast McDonald's, or you might not be in the States. That's also a possibility. Tried to whip through. Reversal by Pi, sending him flying over towards the cars. Pi, who already took a powerbomb to a car just a moment ago, is still fighting now because he's a fighting man. That's a man who knows how to fight. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he was trying to put Akechi's head into that windshield. Oh, my gosh. Oh, but the low blow, no! Oh! 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 2 count over there somewhere. Twin! Hato! Someone just got punched in the dick, man. How you doing? Oh! Oh! Pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out as well. Oh! Oh. It hurt me. It hurt me to watch. Oh, goodness gracious. There are all sorts of subs over here. Good. What is this? They went for the nut. Weasel subscribed for the 14th month. Thank you, Weasel. Goodness gracious. Why waffle? That's why waffles are pancakes. Okay, now there's a whole lot of slander going on Twitch chat. Also, there's a hype train going on Twitch chat. There's so many things going on Twitch chat. Goodness gracious. Well, while these two are battling it out in a parking lot. Thank you guys for the subs and the 93% level 1 hype train. Wild stuff, huh? That is going on in both locations. Hype bros, YouTube's like, oh my gosh, things are happening. Also, no. Also, that blasphemy weasel, appreciate the sub, but don't appreciate waffles or pancakes with abs. That's not true. That is hearsay, that is blasphemy. Despicable. But you still appreciate the pancake, which is why I can still respect you. I can still respect you because you could appreciate a good pancake. Unlike somebody who started a whole cult against pancakes. Let me see. Waffles can hold chocolate better. Okay, now hold on a minute. Twin, we're gonna have to talk about this. We're gonna have to, if we're gonna be familiar, we're gonna have to talk about this. Joker with a door, trying to show the door to both Mondo and Pi. When we're going to talk about this. I don't want to take you to the parking lot, Twin. That's the only reason I'll go to a Waffle House now these days, to do battle. I like both, says David. Hold on. 1. Goodness gracious. Wait a minute. Good. No, okay. Squid has gifted a sub to Ego Waffle. And it is currently trying my patience. A little bit upset. Slice of pie on in perfectly into a parking space. Count to infinity. 1. Huh? I literally moderate for a streamer named Waffles. Has that streamer weasel, you know, considered, you know, for April Fools changing their name to Pancakes and then forgetting about it for the rest of their existence? As a weasel. Oh, stop. Wait, I didn't even know this trash can existed. That's not the metal one. Anywho. Twitch sub to Waffles with a Z. Squid, you know, you could be subbing to Pancakes instead. That'd be awesome. That would be really cool. Oh, Mondo goes in face first into the knee of a Qiqi. And now Pi is also in trouble. Mondo burns resiliency. Goodness gracious. Grace calling the RKO weak or slow. Okay, slow down. Oh, I'm sorry. Weak. Okay, slow down there, buddy. Yeah, I don't know who's ever called the RKO weak. That's blasphemy. Kuza saying, I don't even want your house this time. I just want to bask in the waffles. No, Kuzu. You can go back over to YouTube chat. You don't have to bask in the waffles. No, thank you. That's despicable and that's a disgrace. Pi still doing battle against the AWE All-Star champion. Mondo now wailing away a Joker with a traffic cone in his hand. And Twitch chat is loving waffles right now, which, you know, frustrates me. I'm gonna have to eat another bite of this sub to calm down, so I don't lose my composure. I'm going to have waffles for breakfast tomorrow just to spite you. No, I don't want to. Well, I mean, I would enjoy another sub, but I wasn't talking about, you know, a subscription. Yo, he went to save him and then went for the pin. That is a good tag team partner. And Pi does burn resiliency. At least it's not Cup Pancake AV. Alright, Real, we're gonna have to talk. Because I did jokingly have Cup of Pancake one time. Mondo's out. And pinned by a Qiqi, the All-Star champion. Will that be the fate at Avi-Mania? Unsure. And you hated it. Okay, so let me talk to you, Rio. Hate is a strong word. You wanted a sub, tier 1 sub to Waffle. Okay, how many Waffle variants have you guys subbed to? That's like 5 or 4, something like that. You could just, there's Pancakes too. Wait, did you reconcile? I kind of did. I think the one that I had, was really bad. But I think that's because it was like, I don't know if it was chocolate chip or blueberry. Alright, well, there's a train that's still going on Twitch. As Pi's getting beaten up in a parking lot. Oh, but look at that slice of pie. But the problem is, Joker's right there. And he's not gonna have a good time after that. Goodness gracious. Okay, so it more so depends. Yeah, the regular one is just maple, and it's actually pretty good. They successfully beat these two up in the parking lot, powerbombed them onto a car. It's also a level 3 hype train. You know, I would be more ecstatic about it if it was a pancake hype train. But instead, it was a Waffles hype train, as somebody that I'm getting allied with, who I wanted to win tonight, has instead been beaten up and fooled by Joy, who I can tell you what, is about to get another hefty fine for impersonating an AWE referee, but I digress. You can smile for now. You can smile for now. I'll be talking to Flynn after this show. And there will be another statement. Slice of pie. You love to see it. Oh, never mind, this match is over. Time to go. Bye, guys. You'll be alright, Arrow. You will be alright. Let me see. So, Pindo lost. Never mind. Friendships ended with Jags fan, rather. Villain Kaminari is my new best friend, says Sonic. Half joking is crazy. Pi deserved this, not gonna lie. Ooh. I'm sure when Pi gets back, after visiting medical, Pi's gonna have some choice words for you, cause anyone who supports Splendid deserves this. Okay, first and foremost, is the hype train gonna die? I would appreciate it if it died. Excellent. No, there's still 3 minutes. It'll die in 3 minutes. We'll be alright. Anywho, I digress. Let's go on. Let's exit for now, and we have more show to get through. Watch out, tell me back over. Y'all, I was not expecting a Waffles hype train. I'd like to... Well, I'm gonna thank everybody after the train is done. But for right now, I can stew in anger. Until it's done, I can be upset. So I will. You guys actually already have your predictions. So I'm just gonna go, actually. I didn't change anything because that shouldn't have been an official match. I'm angry about this parking lot battle. I'm angry about the waffles. This is a big old angry night. Give me, go gadget electricity. I said go gadget electricity. Best of 7. 7 different match types. And to kick things off, it's a steel cage match. And I can finally, considering there's a segment titled Burnice Confronts Deity Miku, I wouldn't be too sure about that. Oh boy. You're right. Did we get a poll? You did. Before the backstage parking lot brawl happened. And I said, I'm not changing it. Therefore, Kuzu, you must suffer. Respectfully. Arrow out here first. Let me talk to you about what's going on with these two. After I take another bite of my sub. Marine sandwich. I have to be careful around you guys. Especially when there's some shenanigans people in the chat. His cake, take the cake for the most chaotic AWE show war. It's up there. It is high on the bar. Anywho. Let's talk about it. Last week there was an AWE Championship ladder match qualifier. Arrow, Neo, and Moko. Arrow used the no disqualifications advantage to get a cheeky pinfall using the ropes to keep Moko down. Moko said, hey, that wasn't real, that wasn't legit, I want to fight you one-on-one. And that one-on-one fight happened this past Sunday. Did Arrow win by pinfall? No. Did Arrow win by submission? No. What happened was Arrow won by countout, used gravity to knock Moko onto a chair. Even though it was a standard one-on-one match and Arrow scurried back into the ring. Kind of unknowingly. Not maliciously, but Moko certainly doesn't see it that way. It says, now we got beef. It's a best of 7 battle. And tonight, it's inside of a steel cage, baby. Now here's the funny part. There's a world where this still doesn't end by pinfall or submission. Moko may still not get what she wants. This could end by somebody just escaping the cage. As another note, as Arrow tries to go for what looked like a bottom rope-esque coffin drop. Instead, a couple shots right to the head. Moko is gonna take her sweet time with this one. Dodges, weaves. Most notably, as I get that sub into my system. Ooh! Arrow goes shoulder first into the post, and then planted down by Moko. Into the pinfall. Not even a 1. Remember, slower counts, because the referee is outside of the ring. Jessica refereeing this match. Jessica hard at work tonight. Moko saying, alright, fine. You're gonna see how it feels to lose this match. By Qiqi means yourself, but Arrow back up to their feet. Arrow knows Avi-Mania kind of on the line here. Shot right to the shoulder of Moko. The shot to the leg. Trying to drag Moko back into the ring. Back into the cell. Able to do that just right there. Oh. Face first goes Moko. And Arrow comes back down. Arrow realizing this could be the opportunity that they need. Shot right to the chest. Moko, I was gonna say, has been a little bit of a wobbly head since having her face ran into the cell by Arrow. That might have been an equalizer in this fight. Into the corner. Oh no, hold on a minute. What is Arrow thinking here? Sends Moko up to the top. And a deep arm drag. Goodness gracious. Climbing in the corner. No, actually diving. Big ol' splash. That's whoa. No. That's 0. Oh my gosh, Phoenix Splash. Wait. 1. Arrow incredibly frustrated. Moko stepping back up. But look at this Arrow staying on Moko. Once again, Moko has not gotten any offense off really since having her head driven into the cell. Arrow looking to take full advantage of that, but Moko, with that falling dropkick, may have gotten her sense knocked back into her. Into the ropes. Pop-up headbutt, goodness gracious. But Arrow able to push through with the legs. And they're thinking, I think, about that finisher. No. Reversed by Moko in a big, beefy clothesline. Moko looking to climb. No. Phoenix Splash and return into the pinfall. 1. And Arrow says, maybe anything you do, I can also do better. Can Arrow reverse this finisher though, like Moko did? They do! Reversal connects clothesline. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second, y'all. They might be cooking here. One count. They might be cooking here. Arrow against the corners. Arrow gonna climb or dive. Dive. Went for that splash again. Did not work. Drop kick. I always wondered how the referees can call 3 outside of the ring. I guess they can't get a good angle. Yeah, I guess you kind of like got to get a good angle first, and you're like, that's 1, shoulder still down, 2. You really got to make sure. That's why it's a slower count. Again, the pop-up headbutt. Punch to the face. Arrow might be in dire straits in a second. Oh, wait. Elbow to the throat. And now chopping. And sending Moko down. And standing on the tiny braids of Moko. Goodness gracious, Arrow. Whatever it takes tonight for why I don't think it's 1, actually. Arrow realizing, alright, this isn't gonna work. I'm getting out of here. I'm climbing out of here. Arrow looking to escape Moko tonight. Up to the top of the cell. Can Moko get there in time is the real question. Arrow's got 1 leg outside, but oh my gosh, a shot right to the sternum. And dragging Arrow back into the cell. Arrow was so close to freedom. A shot to the back. And this time, Arrow goes face first in the cell and is busted open because of it. We thought Moko's was rough, but Arrow might have just been kicking out of instinct. Oh my gosh, wait, reversal! But a reversal of the Silito del Sol. But Arrow goes after the arm. Goes into the corner. Asking for the door to be open. Arrow's gonna walk out of this match. Arrow's gonna walk out, Jessica trying desperately to open that door. Lifting Moko up. Slams Moko down. Arrow said, I'm sick of climbing and I'm sick of fighting this matchup. Up in the skies. Down onto the shoulder. Is actually trying to climb in the corner. Was actually trying to climb out of the corner. Thought Arrow was going for another dive there, but instead Oh no, can Arrow get another reversal? This time, it's looking worse for wear! Arrow kicks out of 2. Oh man, I don't know if their neck is gonna be good for the rest of this best of 7 series. My gosh. Oh boy. Youch. Oh, code breaker though. Wait a minute. Arrow gets the pinfall. 1, 2, but also a kick out of 2. The frustration growing. In the first of this best of 7 series, Arrow's got a foot on the grating, but Moko's already up to her feet. Can she get them down? A broken neck is not very silly. Well, it depends. Reversal by Arrow. Arrow's still almost escaping there. Shot, and this time Arrow is getting dragged back in. Back onto the ropes. These two have been doing a little dance. Face first again goes Arrow. Moko comes down. And Moko not looking to climb, going middle rope. Went for a splash, Arrow gets out of the way. And now has that bow and arrow. Submission locked in. Moko burns resiliency, but into the pinfall, Arrow gets out of it. Arrow has a real opportunity at this juncture to win this whole thing. Moko in the corner is going to take her longer to get out of that. Arrow could escape here. Up to the top. Arrow may be free. And without pinfall or submission again, Arrow picks up the first W in the best of 7 series. Certainly worse for wear because of it. But again, Arrow escapes without a clean, decisive pinfall or submission. And Moko has to be fuming because of it. You know, for a former wrestler, Moko doesn't win. Moko did beat Sakura Ogami, and that's also part of why potentially Arrow took this best of 7 series opportunity. We'll see how this all plays out though. Went up, we saw the reversal by Arrow. Arrow only needs 2 more victories for that WoW title to be on the line at Avi-Mania. That's the truth. 2 more. Arrow's got what honestly could have been one of the toughest bouts out of the way. It was incredible back and forth between these two. We thought for a second here that, bam, it would have been all over. Arrow wisely locked in a submission hold to keep Moko down for longer. If I count the pie one as a win as well, Lamau. Is it legal to put another Wrestling Factions title on the line? Yes. We've had the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line before. So, I took that as we can do whatever we want. Arrow did indeed pick up the victory. Congratulations to Arrow as they escape. Arrow, not unscathed, is bloodied and bloodied bad. But I'll tell you what. A win's a win. And 2 more, and Arrow's got a title shot at Avi-Mania. Give me the Wa-Cha-Cha. Good on Arrow. Big W for potentially the WOW Championship as we move on tonight. Let me see. I just assumed WOW got the contract ready in case the title's on the line. Of course. We have talked to them. That being said, we got ourselves a match. Okay, I'll admit, not winning by pinfall was on purpose there. Lamau. But in my defense, the counts are slower in there, and I'm not trying to get my neck broken. Fair enough. I'm gonna tell you though, Arrow, that's probably not how Moko's gonna see it. This is only making Moko more angry. Let me see. So prepare your neck because you're probably gonna get dropped on your neck a lot more. Let's keep it a buck. Anywho. The last time we had one of these, well, that's not true. I'm setting these polls up right now. Just because they're a long way to set up. We're about to see Burnice and Miku go hand in hand. Or I guess come face to face more likely. Equalist movement. The boy flops. And the Yakuza. Alright, I'm just getting these out of the way. You know, maybe I shouldn't, because at this juncture, there's a world where this could just turn into another match. Let me keep it a buck with you, because because that's been the case tonight, so maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna stop, actually. I'm going to stop myself. Because let's be honest. It might just be shenanigans. Do. There we go. Okay, you know, I think I see what happened with chat. And I think it's going to happen again. But I digress. Whatever happens, happens. Chat, we'll see if you're on the screen correctly. Or not. Famous last words. Anywho, let's get it on. It's Miku, it's Burnice, and they're going face to face right here, right now. As this night continues to be... Oh, you guys are kind of in the right place. I like it. Hello? Oh, he's not. Are you in the right place? Well, hold on. Cameras, Kuzu. Kuzu, what are you doing? Turn the camera on. Kuzu, I swear, if you don't get your camera on, there will be probably consequences. Kuzu? Kuzu? Kuzu, your cameras! Kuzu! Get your cameras on! Alright, here, put me back on the screen real quick. Kuzu, I'm gonna need you to get your cameras on, for the good of the people. For the good of all of us. Kuzu, where's your cameras at? You know what, Kuzu? Here, let me help you out. Have patience, I'm dealing with an issue! Alright, Kuzu, we'll see. We'll see about that. Let me see. Here, Kuzu, I'm gonna add a new camera for you, Kuzu. For you, Kuzu, I'll add a new camera. We'll call it Kuzu New. And we'll see if your feed comes through now. Famous last words. Alright, see, look, Kuzu, all I had to do was add a new camera for you. Did it take some work? It did. I had to hack into the mainframe for you, Kuzu. For you. But I do it again for you, Kuzu. That being said, maybe we just shouldn't have, because now we have to deal with this character. This deity. Yo, her girls they can't be doing okay right now. They got attacked earlier. They scurry to the back. Miku doesn't seem too upset. Not too angry, at least. Famous last words. Walking in. You know, I think occurrences like this deserve a raise in pay. No, Kuzu. Certainly not. We can't give you a raise for that. I had to do it for you. Maybe you'll get a bonus for getting the Ring General's jacket. You only get paid with exposure. I paid Kuzu and Trident layers. Deity Miku and company are here. And I assume we're gonna see Burnice and company as well. I can't imagine the Flame Tribe wouldn't show up with her. Well, actually, is the audio a little loud here? We can dim it a little. Can you give me a raise for the wait? Hold on a minute. She didn't come out with the tribe. She came out with a trash can full of weapons. Look, we got Clyde out there. I'll just cut her off immediately and said, shut up. Yo, do you want to end up like Rinkah is crazy? Burnice, honey, you're literally under everybody, but it's fine. Chat, you're in the way of Burnice. Burnice saying that she's the one who's gonna pay. Yo, hold on, Futaba? Doesn't have an iota of what has Miku been through? I guess Miku's kind of been through a little bit too. Dang, trying to goad her on into hitting her. Oh, Burnice gets to choose the match at Avi-Mania. And she's going after Qiqi. Going after Futaba too, but Futaba backs off. And Miku's getting down too. They're trying to regroup. But they're still not touching her. Oh no, Qiqi got stuck on those chairs. Has the stairs in hand. Oh my gosh, face. First stairs into the head. Goodness gracious. Drops her with nitro fuel. Miku not doing anything about it. Actually keeping her word, which is crazy. Futaba tried to jump in. I think Miku off to the side actually had told her to get down. That's Qiqi up. Burnice taking out some aggression. Fireball to the face of Qiqi, who stumbled back into the corner as those two are forced to watch on. As Burnice sends her. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ooh! Oh man! Bring me back over. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I think Qiqi got up a little bit afterwards, but boy, goodness gracious. Qiqi's made some bad decisions, but she didn't deserve that. Hey, you look. I think by association, although, let's talk about it. I'm gonna give you guys these polls, and then we're gonna talk about it. Because I feel like we gotta talk about what just transpired here. Big point there is Burnice gets to choose the match stipulation at Avi-Mania. That's big, especially when you are not the champion. Goodness gracious, medical team isn't getting any rest this month. Oh my lord, they're not, Anthony. So I'll give them a raise. Look, after their open challenge, I'm sure we will discuss big raises for the medical team. Because they certainly deserve it. I am remiss to talk about everything that they've been through. They need medical attention themselves over this month, but I digress. Here. 5 minutes on Twitch. Champ contenders. Y'all know the rules. Elimination, pin the champs, don't let them win. Get yourself a chance at Avi-Mania. Alright. Goodness gracious. We can have, I guess we can have nice things tonight, but at least that was quick. At least that was quick and it wasn't like murder. It felt like murder. That was a nasty spot, but I digress. Watch out, me over. Electric me over. Alright. So. It does seem like, at the very least, they're keeping this promise true. It doesn't look like they're attacking Burnice, and the Flame Tribe, I guess, is not attacking Miku. Which, you know, after everything Rinkah went through, if those were her wishes, I guess I would respect them too. That being said, I don't know about the other ones. Like, now I gotta watch out for my tag team champions in the Flame Tribe. Qiqi and Futaba, we just saw what happened to Qiqi. Futaba's probably gonna have to be on high alert now too. Low-key, Qtaro might have to be on high alert, and so does Mitarai. Team Wa, go ahead and do your thing. This is my first time experiencing an Equalist match in person. I guess we'll see how it goes. That felt like 2K was gonna crash, huh? 2K, you gonna crash? No? That's surprising. Fooled me. Oh, man. I have a feeling Miku doesn't give a about her followers. So, hear me out. Miku did seem to care a little bit. But I feel like she knew she couldn't do anything. But Nu was an interesting dilemma. Like, what's I would expect Miku to just be like, oh, yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter, I'll beat you up anyway. Maybe there's some like deity code. Maybe, cause you know, she is a deity, she's about forgiveness. She has like her own set of, I guess, rules, her own set of laws. So maybe there is something in her own set of rules or laws that is, I don't know, maybe dictating that she can't break that sort of oath or break that sort of promise. I'm not sure. I digress. Sorry, I get a little bit distracted. They changed the name. Yeah, they're the boy flops. They're 100% the boy flops. We gotta go. We gotta change that. We gotta change that name. 100%. Unless they somehow win this match, this is their last chance. Even if they qualify for Avi-Mania, that's fine. They gotta win this match. Otherwise, we're officially changing that name to the boy flops, baby. It will be official. They gotta win this match. And there's the movement. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like Amon's face in the background. I'd rather that not be there, actually. Could they not do that anymore? Who did this? At least I have the Yakuza to lean towards this time. Agreed. Hard agree. Eel, big, yeah, I agree. Big eel. Big ich. Now look, they already got banged up. They already got banged up earlier. So I'm just hoping that that makes them get out first and second. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Forget them. They're some trash. I'll hate them. Yosuke. Yosuke in particular really got rocked from that brawl. You're right, he was essentially at the front end, of, I guess at the back end of that brawl, getting beaten up by all three competitors. But how much does that matter to him? We're about to find out. So pin the champs or win and qualify for Avi-Mania. That is correct. Standard champion contenders match rules. However, if the champions win, then they get to choose who they face at Avi-Mania. Why do the hottest men join the worst groups? That's generally not true. I think there's some attractive gentlemen who are not in the worst groups, right? Like, I assume you're talking about Dottore, but he's not hot. He actually sucks. And I'll triple down on that. It's a good sub. And in comes the Yakuza. So basically, if any of these teams wants a guarantee, get rid of Team WA first. It's easier said than done. Because last time the Team WA had a championship contenders match, they won. They were the last two people standing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Anywho. Majima Fuyuhiko. The Yakuza are here. The eye patch bros, for real, for real. I hate them rather. Taking a villain turn is a little attractive, just a little. Oh my gosh. Hey, somebody get this man. Somebody get him. I digress. Baby Gangsta and the Mad Dog. Visually, I'm thinking a big, massive, angry dog and a baby, a literal baby gangster riding on top of it. Anywho. Fatal 4-way. Elimination. Tag team. Champions contender match. And it's on. Kevin immediately going after Yosuke. The boys don't seem to be that banged up after earlier tonight. Even able to. Oh wait, what just happened? Did you? Did y'all see what happened with that Hurricane Rana? Y'all saw that, right? Where he went. He went a little crazy with that Hurricane Rana, huh? Oh my gosh. Ray saying, I'll dip, tell me when Team WA loses. They might win again. Not for nothing. Shot to the back. Pretty sure we're coming up on about a year of Team WA being champions. Well, they didn't win the titles until the fight before Christmas. So we're not quite at a year left. A year yet, rather. They still got a couple months to go. They got to get through Halloween. They got to get through probably a couple incendiary tag team championship matches. And of course they got to get through Avi-Mania. Oh, I thought it was Avi-Mania last year. No, it was the fight before Christmas. I don't think they showed up until November, December of last year. Uh-oh. What? Majima already going after Waluigi immediately. Looking on saying, alright, this is the guy I gotta take down. But Waluigi, not an easy fight. Yosuke tossed into the barricade. Wario handling right now both members of the Equalist movement. We'll give him a W for that. W for Wario, W for will beat up the Equalist movement. We love those W's. Ray just jinxed it now. Waz totally winning. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that Ray jinxed something. And it certainly won't be the last time. I just hope inevitably Ray doesn't jinx like Makoto. Up on the shoulders. Dropped on the ropes. Stepping on top of the ropes. Big ol' splash. Onto Waluigi. One. Yo, broke it up is crazy. I think Yosuke was saying, yeah, I want to pin the tag team champs, actually. I want to make sure that I'm going to Avi-Mania, actually. Up and sends I'll hate them neck first into the mat on the outside. In fact, I want to talk about what we're seeing right now in those stamina bars. Look at those stamina bars. Everyone else still like in the green and red area. We're seeing Al-Haytham and Yosuke still winded from that brawl earlier on tonight. Their stamina bars have been taken down tremendously. We're starting to see a lot of gray and black in their stamina bars. Everybody else still doing A-OK. Oh. We'll see how that plays out. I don't jinx people. Ray has inherited the AV jinx. They say when you work for the AV, you inherit the jinx of the AV. Anywho. Oh, Yosuke getting tossed by Fuyuhiko. Another breakup. This time it was tag team partner saving tag team partner. Oh no, DDT onto... Here's the thing. Yosuke did just dive off the ropes, pushed off of the referee to get a little bit of extra distance so he could hit that DDT onto Fuyuhiko. But Fuyuhiko out of nowhere with that spine buster. But there's no referee to call it. I think I used my brain. Team WA has gotten lucky. Well, hey, they've gotten lucky for the past, what, 8 or so months at this point. Dropped. I'll hate them getting taken down by Kevin, but over there, Ito's in a little bit of danger, and Majima may be the one to take a big ol' shot to his neck. Pinfall. 1, 2, no, not 2 because the referee got hit by Yosuke. Back elbow on Ito. Is Ito going to be the first one to burn resiliency in this fight? It's 1. No, referee's still kind of counting slow. Power bomb. Yosuke trying to roll to the outside, but his back hurt him a little bit too much. We talked about it once again. He's too banged up from earlier tonight. Can't even get Waluigi over there to the corner. Oh, Fuyuhiko. Wait a minute. Reversal. Kick out of 1. Majima taking Yosuke down. That's a signature. Hold on a minute. Yosuke burns resiliency. This is what I'm talking about. We are actually seeing what happened earlier tonight take effect in this match. Look at how winded Yosuke is, the first one to burn resiliency in this battle, and he may be the first one out in just a second. Old tag team partner takes him down. Is it over? 1, 2. Yosuke kicks out. Admittedly, you gotta give Yosuke his due. You gotta give him his due. As much as you don't like the guy right now, you gotta admit it takes a lot to kick out of that. No resiliency. Don't worry, Kuzu. I almost stole the typo crown from you yesterday. Not the typo. Oh, the typo crown's crazy German suplex. But I'll hate them there to help him out. Now here's the thing, they gotta take down the champions. Last time champions didn't go down at all. But I guess there's still bad blood between the boy flops, the Wild West, until they lose this match. Oh! Oh! Light post, there's glass in Al-Haytham's face. Oh my gosh, look at that transition by Yosuke. Well, I'll tell you what, Yosuke's got it. He's got to be out this time. He's got to be out now. 1, 2, I'll hate them saves him. I'll hate them saves him. Ever so narrowly. And now Fuyuhiko's the one in trouble as he gets bookmarked. Saving Yosuke again. I'll hate them pulling double duty while Yosuke at least tries to recover a little bit. Pinfall, but look who's coming back in. Majima's right there for 1. He takes down that pinfall. Alright, hold on. There's been a lot of good saves in this match. A lot of times in these matches we won't see incredible saves. He was looking for that Waluigi lock. Ooh, drop kick. And a pinfall on Fuyuhiko, not enough. Okay, I'll hate them. I love you, but leave my baby gangster alone. Reversal. Shot, chop to the back of the knee. And Yosuke too, to Ito, into the pinfall. Kevin is getting distracted and being handled by, by Wario, and he gets sent into a chair, reversing and hitting that that Hurricane Rana. Goodness gracious! All right, so a lot of people are starting to get a little dire real quick. A little dire docs. No resiliency on Yosuke, no resiliency on Ito. But I think Wario was Q-Tower for a second. Look, I got none for you. I have no idea. Oh, hold on. Wario, I was gonna say, Wario, why is he rolling out? Nobody's there. Yosuke's still stunned. 1, 2, I hate them. Also burns resiliency. The Equalist movement are worse for wear, but right now, at the very least, they're both outside of the ring. We're at a count of 1, 2. Majima still not burning resiliency. Team Wa. Wait, planted Waluigi. And Wario can't help. 1, 2. Resiliency not burned. Yosuke in position, hits a beautiful moonsault, goes directly into the pinfall. But look who's back up now. Back up, but taken down. 1, 2. Kick out again. Waluigi still didn't need it, but turn around again. They're trying to take the champs out. 1, 2. Still no resiliency. And a Yosuke 2 on Ito. Where's Kevin? Can he save him in time? Oh no. The referee was busy looking at a submission. It saved Ito. Ito was as good as gone, but the referee was paying attention to something else. But he might be out now. His horns just spiked into the mat, and now Kevin's in dire straits too. I'll hate them looking to put away Ito. But then he dodges that knee, that Waluigi kick. Inside of the ring, Waluigi with a couple, oh no, okay, well Ito's dead. 1, 2, Kevin was 2. You know, I don't want to say that they're starting to flop. But they might be starting to flop. Stomp. No pin. Oh, he sat on him. 1, 2. Fuyuhiko, I think, kicked out without resiliency. Goodness gracious. Wait a minute, pinfall. 1, 2. Yosuke's out though, so that's a W for us, baby. Oh, hold on. If he's able, oh no, he caught the legs. He's flopping, no. Planted. Hey, but you know what? It's still a W here. 1, 2. I'll hate them's out of here. Equalist movement. No title shot. I'd like to thank everyone who attacked them at the start of this matchup. They're all getting bonuses. Not for nothing. We're safe from the Equalist movement coming after those tag team championships for Avi-Mania, baby. Went for a drop kick there. Team Juan now realizing they got the advantage. Ugh! And that might be the end of Kevin, who does not have resiliency right now. That is 3. The boy flops have flopped. It is now a 2v2 situation. Wait. Made it just in time. Made it just in time. Elbow right to the chest. Oh, wait, a punch right to the head. Off the ropes. Oh, crossbody just barely connected, but Wario doesn't go down. Oh, no. Ugh. I thought he might drop him on that trash can. Fuiko trying to take advantage here. Small belly to belly. Oh, but that back elbow. Fuiko might have to burn resiliency here. That's 1. That's 2. He still didn't burn? He still didn't burn. Majima now working with a body injury as he's alone now dealing with Waluigi as he's going for that kick. Off with his head on that one. 1, 2. Kick out resiliency. Do you guys remember when Ray said, tell me when Team Wa loses? I don't think it's a stroke of luck anymore. I think it's a display of power. Oh, shot to the gut. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God, Fuyahiko. Oh, God. Majima rolled out of the way, but he might be in trouble now. Pop up. Power bomb. Fuyahiko's dead on the outside. 07s to Majima. Oh! Okay then. Okay then. Hold on a second. It ain't over till it's over. But I don't know how he kicked out of that one. Oh yeah, he's a goner now. Certainly is a... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a moment. Reversal into the corner. Super kick to the gut. Panama Sunrise connects, but right behind you to break it up is Waluigi. Fuyahiko stumbling back into the ring, trying to save him, but instead gets clocked with a trash can. Majima rolls up and down, like a dragon. Is he gonna get it? He's waiting for Fuyahiko to get up. Wario misses wildly with that hit. They're wailing away at him. Kick to the gut. Sends him down. Frees Majima. And hold on a minute. They might be working themselves back into this fight. Fuyahiko, he's small, but he's mighty with that elbow. Kick to the gut. Are we going to see that Panama Sunrise again? Drops him right on the head. He's got to go for the pinfall. He does. That's 1. That's 2. That's resiliency. And just like that, the Yakuza has a world. What is Fuyahiko doing? He's stepping into the ring, but he might be stepping into a disaster. No, gets the reversal, goes underneath, goes over top, big elbow right to the jaw. Are the Yakuza gonna have the comeback moment they needed? Spine buster and a flowing drop kick to stop the breakup. 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out. But Fuyahiko realizes one more shot and it's over. That spine buster connects again. 1, 2, and he's bada bing, bada bung. Oh my gosh, hold on a minute. We thought Team Wa was gonna do it all over again. But at a moment's notice, they switched up on him. And now they're just wailing away. Fist after fist. And now they're working together outside of the ring. Double DDT. Sends him flying to the outside. call this a comeback? I would have to. It was looking like Team Wa. But when Majima kicked out of the impossible after that pop-up power bomb, another double DDT. It's looking like they've got it in the bag. However, it ain't over until that bell rings. Oh, okay, it might be over sooner. It might be over sooner. Hey, just throw him in the ring. He got a head injury off of that. Just throw him in the ring, y'all. Just throw him in the ring and pin him. Just go and pin him. Just pin him. Oh no, Fuyuko's going high. He is going high. Oh! He kind of took down Majima and Waluigi rolls outside. Fuyuko's not happy about it. Hey, if Waluigi don't stop playing around, he might leave this in a body bag. Oh, wait a minute. I think those stairs incidentally came down on Fuyuhiko. I think they might have accidentally come down on Fuyuhiko. It doesn't matter. He's done. He's done. You remember when I said go get him a body bag? He's lying on the steps right now. Get him a... Oh, no. Please don't dive at him like this. Oh, that would have killed him, man. He would have died, dude. I thought he was about to climb. I was like, please, no. We've had enough murder tonight. Oh, look at this. Drops him down, sends him around, stomps on the ankle. Yo, what are those? Look at this. With those shoes. We're gonna need a big body bag. You're Fuyuhiko, come on. Fuyuhiko, there's literally no reason to use these stairs. You put them down. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, he stepped out of the way. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Never mind, he's gonna die. Oh, hold on a minute. Ooh, hold on a minute. 1, 2, and they're going to Avi-Mania. Can we talk about it? First of all, the first team out being the Equalist movement, W's. The boy flops did not have a good time, so we don't, you know. Yeah, we can talk about that. They kind of flopped a little bit. But, hey, they didn't flop as much as the Equalist movement. And when it came down to the final two teams, it looked like Team Wa was going to do it all over again, but somehow, some way, Majima, they're not going to show it, but he kicked out of the pop-up power bomb, and that's when it became all boom, all Yakuza, as they're going to Avi-Mania for the AWE Tag Team Championships. And he just crawls on top of that. And Fuyuhiko with this very impressive finish. Small, but he's a little bit of a powerhouse when it comes to it. Yanked him back, dropped him right on his neck, his already injured head for 1, 2, 3, and the Yakuza take the W. Flynn, seeing the Equalist out first will bring me joy every day, 100%. I'd like to thank Ira. I'd like to thank Skull. I'd like to thank Gozu. Heck, I'd like to thank Merrin. I'd like to thank all of them for doing some damage to the Equalist movement. We will not be seeing them in the Tag Team Championship match at Avi-Mania. Love that. Big W. Small but mighty time for main event Chie. I'm trying to find Amon and I'm trying to fight against him. I'm going to make sure no one follows me. Or going to tell Corey to stop me anymore, rather, because this is me and Amon alone. Yikes. Well, Amon's in the main event tonight, so you can't do too much to him. Hey, look, I was right. Okay, Ray. You were very much almost not right. And then all of a sudden, Majima said, oh, nah, I'd win. Which was crazy. Watacha me back over. Goodness gracious. What an ending to that tag team championship contenders match. Whew. You'll have to see it. That being said, let me get you your predictions for your semi-main, baby. Still right? No, you're not Phoenix, so you're not right. Yakuza with a big W. That was 3 teams, I believe, who haven't had a championship opportunity before. Yakuza, Boy Flops, and the Equalist movement. Yakuza was tied with the Team the champions, so good for them. They got some support from you guys. Anywho, it's Avi-Mania Qualifier. It's Merrin, it's Chie, and it's Kizzy. Give it to him. And then over here, I forgot to vote. I'm still broke. Well, hey, you can vote on this one. Chie, Kizzy, Merrin, Avi-Mania Qualifier. We'll give it to you guys for about... I'll give it for you 10 minutes. It's gonna... With the entrance included, we'll be alright. Anywho. I'm ready for my 6-star banger. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this match all night. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It is a big old battle of kicks, and I was out here like, oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be... If Amon's title wasn't on the line, this would have been our main event. It's gonna bang. Let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Everybody bang. And let's see them do that. No, let's see them have a very good match. I don't want to see the 3 of them... Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen right now. Anywho. It is a kick fight. It is a battle of kicks indeed. Jessica's right. How many super kicks are gonna be hit? Okay. Somebody start a kick counter. And we'll just say all kicks to the head. So, you know, we won't count like a body kick, that's fine. But like any like sort of super kick, any big boot, or any like galactic punch, any kick to the head, we're counting those. Someone get the counter started. Chie. Main event Chie, in fact, started the year off, or I guess ended last year off, as the AWE All-Star Champion. Lost that title to Yukiko as she came back and joined the Flame Tribe and literally decimated Chie. Spent some time healing up and is looking to get back to the top of the mountain. Can she do it tonight? By earning her spot in the AWE ladder match. For the AWE Championship, we'll see. Because she's up against a very determined Merrin. Merrin, who earlier tonight whooped Panette, saying that she was gonna bring her back, save her from herself, no matter the cost. And she said if that cost is making it to Avi-Mania and making sure that you lose your title belt, then I'll be in that match. And I'll tell you what, I don't even think Merrin really cares about winning the match. I think she just cares to make sure Panette loses the match. We will see. Let me see. So how many boot camp / J does a CKIT count as a kick to the head? Yeah. The coolest kick in town does count as a kick to the head. 100%. That's a kick to the head. That's literally a kick to the head. 1,000,000%. Let me see. Take a shot for every one of those kicks. I'd like to... Well, you know what? Maybe it's a low count. It's not going to be like the Usos at WrestleMania, a match that we don't talk about. That I actually do think... Did we... I didn't take a... Okay, so we didn't take shots for... I was with my friends for that evening. I think we took a drink for every super kick. But we didn't take a shot. It would have been a bad time if we took a shot for every super. Because I think it was like 16, 17 super kicks, something crazy like that. Anywho. 7 people right now have 225 points. So like 7 of you are in first place. That's kind of crazy. Why did you bring up that match? Boy, why you bring it up? You were at that Avi-Mania, WrestleMania. I was at, you know, I've been at Avi-Mania before. I do mean WrestleMania. Look, I'll be real though, if we had Jimmy versus Jay at Avi-Mania, there's no way it could be worse than them at WrestleMania. But I digress. Let's talk about Kizzy. Kizzy has had, I'm not gonna say a hot year, but she's had a notable year. On the road to Ticket to Paradise, she was kind of flying high. She had a fantastic qualifying match. She had a great showing in the match. Did not win, didn't come too close to winning, but still made her way there. Ever since then, though, she wants to get back on top. Anywho, let's see how this all plays out. 3 masters of the kick, and it's on. Went for a drop kick to the back, and a knee strike right to the side, it looked like. Kick to the side. Lifted up, sent down. Another kick. Ooh, was going for a splash there. Would have looked beautiful, but Chie kind of dragging Kizzy out of the way. Chie actually going for some measured strikes and not kicks. That's not what I expect from the girl. In the corner, but look at this. Yanking that neck back, dropping Kizzy down. Chie, I don't know where you were going. Chie, where did you go? Oh, that's definitely a kick to the head. Ain't that a kick in the head? Oh. Rocked. One knee strike, another knee strike. Kizzy getting grabbed, dragged over, fighting out of it. But a knee strike to the face. Pushing her back. Merrin introducing a kendo stick into the operation. Let me see. She also clobbered the chat. Oh yeah, she did clobber chat at the fight before Christmas. She did whoop you guys. She whooped that chat. Yo, maybe there should be a whoop that bot open challenge where it's just robots. I think we can find enough famous robots. Maybe Igus will be that open challenger. Uh-oh. She's using that chair. But Jaina kick to the head. Ooh, but that is, goodness gracious, super kick. Double stomp to the back. And another double stomp to the small of the spine. And a knee strike trembling. Chie as Merrin rolls out. Turns her around. I'm back. Have there been any kicks? At least 2 to the head. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful top rope springboard moonsault. You love to see that. 1, 2. 2 count. Nah, no more bots, man. Wait, you don't want to whoop that bot. Uh-oh. Over the top. Oh, okay. Merrin actually did connect with that elbow. I was like, Merrin, I don't know what you're doing, girl. Ugh. And another kick. Going for what looks like a power bomb. And gets every ounce of it. That's exactly what it was. One. Just one. Yo, XJ9 would be a dope competitor for the AWE, no lie. That's, oh, no. Chie with that chair. You're not wrong. We would love to see Jenny in the AWE. Someone give her a shout. Uh-oh. Couple kicks. Another kick. Oh, knee strike right to the face. Rolling through. Kick to the head. Golly. Yo, I was gonna say chair shots to the head might be rivaling the kicks to the head, though. And another shot. Lifting her up. Kick to the gut. And she's going for that bowing DDT. Spiking Chie. And crawling into the pit. Okay. Alright, calm down, Kizzy. All that wasn't necessary. All of that wasn't necessary. Merrin, however, saying this is necessary. Going for the pinfall right after that. 1, 2. Chie still doesn't burn. You can tell Merrin's desperate to get into that ladder match. Desperation on her face. She's looking for that coolest kick and was looking for that SOS actually. Clothesline. Viciously knocks down Merrin. Went for a double stomp. Merrin rolls out of the way. Ooh, chopped her, but gets caught by Chie as she walks out of the way. But now she's getting a couple elbows right to the gut of Chie. Drop kick. But turns around. Wait, but she blocks it. She blocks that kick and turns her around to the coolest kick in town. Incredible reversal into the pinfall. 1, 2. 2. Just 2. Got resiliency off of her, but it was just 2. Off the ropes. Ooh, dove over Chie to get that drop kick, which could be enough to end this fight. Hasn't had a chance to breathe. Kizzy kicks out. Kizzy kicks out. Shot to the leg. Ooh, she was going for that boot again. She was going for that boot one more time. Kick out. Was going for a super kick as well. I think that's two kicks to the head that were dodged there. A couple knee strikes to the face. And another knee. Chie's got that. Ooh! Yosuke too. Actually, just a K2. We're not going to put any disrespect on that move. And now she's wailing away at Chie. Chie stands back up. But she gets a kick. Galactic punt right to the jaw. 1, 2. Kick out. No resiliency. That's the big thing there. Kick out, no resiliency is crazy out of the galactic punt. She was going for that. She was going for that boot. She was certainly going for that boot. Now I want to point out here, after that neck breaker, she's got the SOS. She's got the coolest kick in town. That was technically a kick to the head. Back of the head, but still a kick to the head. Frog splash off the springboard onto the kendo sticks. Kizzy's busted open. She's bruised up, and she's not out of the fight. But she's not out of the fight. Kick to the head. Goodness gracious. Couple shots. Tried to hit that boot again. It got reversed. Double knees. Lifting Kizzy. Turning her around. Knee strike to the head. We're almost in double digits for kick to the head. Drop kick. I guess was to the head. I suppose that counts. She's going for that boom drop. Gets every ounce of it. Kizzy's feeling worse for wear. Oh, but look who's there. Kicked her to say, hey, this pin is mine. 1, 2. And Kizzy said, enough with that disrespect. Don't disrespect me. Kendo stick. And another kendo stick. Kizzy's rolling out of the ring. A kick, but she misses the coolest kick in town. But wait a minute, ducks under, coolest kick in town connects. Ain't that a kick in the head? It is 1, it is 2, is it resiliency? It is 2. Oh, she's going to the corner. We saw her do this recently for the first time. The even cooler kick in town, but Chie was ready for it, ducked out of the way. Lifts Merrin up, throws her into the ropes, galactic punt, but from behind a kick. And Kizzy goes for the pin on Merrin. 1, 2. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That she did not burn resiliency. You gotta be kidding me. DDT by Merrin. Oh my gosh! Pinfall and Chie after a nasty DDT. 1, 2. Chie's out of this one. Oh my gosh! Oh man! Oh, that's a sequence that gets turns into a short if I've ever seen one. Yeah, you're dang right it is. My gosh! Oh! Outside of the ring, SOS! Please, someone help me. Outside of the ring, to the inside, she's got the coolest kick in town on lock, but instead she's going all the way to the top. Big elbow drop. Kizzy rolls out of the way. Kizzy rolls out of the way. But Merrin sends her neck into the mat. And it didn't work on Chie. But will it work on Kizzy? Is Merrin going to Mania kick? Lands. An even cooler kick in town, and Kizzy is out of this, and Merrin is going to Mania after a spectacular triple threat match. Oh man, the even cooler kick in town. Man. 14 shots. Alright, you know what? That's not like it. That's death for some people, but I could live. I would live. Oh man, y'all. Y'all. When the galactic punt hit, and then Kizzy stunned Chie with that super kick, y'all, I was like, oh man. Oh man. Works for story purposes, so this is okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Merrin literally said, I'm gonna get there. And she was right. And prove it, AV/J. No, I'm not drinking on stream. That's crazy. One, unless it's for charity or something. 3 count there, outside of the ring. The SOS was the beginning of the end for Kizzy. And now, an even cooler kick in town. Hey. Y'all, this was crazy. Oh, man. Merrin said, I'm getting there. Merrin said, I'll do whatever it takes. And if it meant... Yo, I'm shocked she didn't burn resiliency, to keep it a buck with you. When she kicked out that last time without resiliency, I was like, huh? Anywho, something tells me Panette didn't want that to happen. Certainly not. Kizzy, that sassy boot camp doesn't quite help as much as you think. Only one woman can pull that off, and her name is Erin Toijima. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me see, 3 out of 5, I suppose. And 2 more spots for that ladder match. That is correct. We have 1 more qualifier, and then the last chance qualifier gauntlet eliminator. Or is it a battle royale? I haven't decided yet. I think I have decided. Regardless, it's a gauntlet eliminator. Let's see how this all plays out, though. Congratulations once again to go old Merrin. I need to switch before I exit. Watch out on me over. Thank you. Incredible triple threat match, but I needed to spin a wheel is why I wanted to switch over, more specifically. Because Panette's probably fuming right now, 1,000,000%. Let me get you guys out of here. Here, and Merrin did pick up the victory. Merrin and Panette. It's not 1v1, but they're facing off at Avi-Mania in the ladder match. Alright, now we just need Amon to lose. We do. And let me tell you, I got a wheel. So let's see what we can get here. The wheel's got steel cage, it's got battle royale, it's got elimination match, it's got gauntlet, it's got TLC, it's got Hell in a Cell 2 out of 3 falls. Fatal 4-way. Let's see what we got. Oh man. So hear me out. I don't know how, I think that's I think that's better because somebody could escape. Because Amon's never been pinned or submitted since he's been in the AWE. That being said, it could be a 1 fall, but I guess we're bringing the steel cage back down. And I gotta set that up. So give me a second, and I will get you guys on the road to Avi-Mania. All right. Let me see. Edit this bad boy. Customized match. It is a fatal 4-way steel cage match. Let me do this. To here. You to here. Title match is on. And there's the Fight Forever Championship. Amon doesn't know who's gonna be in this match. And that's for the best. Just to give Amon as little an advantage as he could have. That's the plan. We'll see if that plan comes into fruition. It is our main event. I'm gonna set up your polls. We have. This is either gonna be 3 minutes or 80 minutes for real. It is Fight Forever Championship match. It is you. It is you. It is you. And it is Amon. It is you. It is you. It is you. And it is Amon. We'll put this much time on the clock. Alright, let's see who's in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Fight Forever rules. It's steel cage. And entrances are on, right? Yes, they are. It's electric. What will we get? I'm betting on number 1. We'll see who number 1 is. We are number 1. Well, that's Iroh's music, baby. Maybe Iroh already knew that he was coming in to this fight. He wants some of that. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Iroh. That's not Uncle Iroh. It's Zuko! That's Uncle Iroh's nephew! He's actually here! He said tonight, I got this, Uncle! Shock of the century! Iroh probably knew this, said, let me rough him up for you. And seen earlier tonight, I think the repaired saw his good performance and at the very least know that he can toss Amon down. The repaired sending in the great Gozu, the giant, with that extra health bar. It may be very, very useful in this match. Let me see. Can he fight a Qiqi, please? Oh, I'm certain that's going down. I'm certain that's going down in the future. Jessica, you know that they're gonna fight. You know those two are gonna do a battle at some point. Oh man. Hey, at least he finally stopped losing his clothes. You're right. He was like, now that he got his suit refitted and it doesn't just fly off the second he walks into the backup. And Gin. Gin said he wants his lick back. He said he won't be alone. He said defeating this man defeating Amon after everything he's done to him would hurt Amon more than anything. At least that's what he believes. Nah, Amon, they're gonna jump you. It does look like they're gonna jump him. It is Zuko, it's Gin, and it's Gozu. Essentially an anti-Amon alliance for the Fight Forever Championship. Let's see how this thing plays out. This isn't a title offense, it's an organized crime. And there he is. The Fight Forever champion. Skip this. Okay, now hear me out. We gotta watch this because hopefully it's his final time. Who set my ramp on fire?
And introducing the champion, representing the
Ministry. Y'all saw that, right? Wait, hold on.
Weighing in at 226 pounds, the AWA
Yeah, look, who did that? Someone get a fire extinguisher. My ramp's on fire. Wait a minute. Is another part of my ring on fire? Oh, I thought I saw another part of the ring on fire. Goodness gracious, wait, is it? Looks like there's a fire right where Amon is. Hold on. Yeah, I think there was another. Okay, someone put it out. Thank goodness. There was another fire there. Who did this? Who did this? Goodness gracious. Thank goodness we got this drone camera here. I'm gonna send it back to your camera, Kuzu. Goodness gracious. What happened? What happened? And now he burns our ramps just great. How could he? He stole Zuko's firebending? I sure hope not. I think Zuko fired a stray shot at him saying, next time that's gonna be you. Fight Forever Championship is on the line. Fatal 4-way, first person to get a pinfall, submission, or most notably, exiting the cage. They all want Amon down, but I'm sure they all would be happy to win the Fight Forever Championship too. And it's really interesting that we have, like, to start off, Zuko and Gin going at it. Gin, who's kind of become like another son to Uncle Iroh, the same as Zuko, not for nothing, but look at this! Let's go, Gozu! Break that man's back! Oh yeah, man! Come on, back up. Going after Zuko. Zuko not having it. Big old chops to Amon. An elbow right to the throat. And did you see that? Zuko saw that and did not break it up. He said, that's not Amon. That's fine. Hey. That's my boys. Zuko really did say, it's good. There he is. Oh yeah, throw him into that cage. No, or just throw him on the ground. That's fine. That's fine too. And sending Gin into the ropes. Gin with a reversal right to the face, and now Amon going after the firebender again. And wrenching at that arm of Zuko. Amon was the first person to pick up any body damage in this fight, and you can see he immediately goes to break up that pin. I tried to make that joke twice in YouTube chat, but for some reason YouTube ate a DDT onto the great Gozu. Super double kick to Amon by Zuko. Look at this, face of Gin goes into the mat. Stomps right to the chest of Amon, who's already feeling a little worse for wear. You gotta also remember, Amon involved in a fight at the start of this fracture, but you also have to double down and remember, oh my gosh, drops him right onto the turnbuckle. You gotta remember, he headed out of that first. He said, okay, I'm out of here. He's out of here, 100% uppercut to Gin. Keep in mind, Iroh's dangerous in his own right, but Zuko younger and powerful in his own right, given his rivalry turned friendship with the Avatar. That is correct. And a pinfall. Gozu saying, no, I still want to win this championship. Gozu has been here for the longest out of these three. I guess out of these 4, I was not counting Zuko because he literally just got here. Oh my gosh, backwards choke slam, drops his face and chest onto the mat. And Gozu looking to just leave. Gin saying, hold on a minute, we're not done yet. Tries to yank him down again, still no. Ooh, hold on. Caught him, wheelbarrow DDT. Zuko rolling through, sending him flying. And now that purple bar is gone. Eyes in the crowd, Gozu has his supporters tonight. Leg drop, Fight Forever Championship once again on the line. Keep that in mind. Hurricane Rana, wait a minute. But it's broken up. I was gonna say we gotta also keep in mind, we gotta keep our eyes peeled because it's still pinfall, submission, or escape the cage. Has him up, sends him down. Pinfall broken up, but it was a 1 count on Amon. Everyone's trying to get that pinfall on Amon. Well, I take it all back. That's a pinfall on Zuko. And Amon immediately goes to break it up, saying, no, we can't have that. Stomp. And look at that! Drops him! Drops him on! Go for the pinfall! Everyone's down! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Alright, that's fine. Not surprised the Repair It are goated. Wait a minute, look at this! Wait a minute, look at this! I was gonna say everyone distracted or down, but instead, he's got him. Gin saying, I'm gonna go after Amon while you two play, okay? Couple shots right to the mask, claws to the mask, but look at this, drops Gin. Mad Dragon connects. Lift it up. Double axe to the back. Drop kick to the back of Gozu. His head landing on the middle ropes. I'll be real, right now, if Zuko would have climbed, I think there was a real chance that he could have made it. Ugh, leg drop by Amon. That might be really the first move. I don't know who's getting counted right now. Nope, nobody. They both kicked out. Oh, his back is hurting. Amon's the most beaten up. You love to see it. You do love to see that. But Amon's starting to look to get his licks back. Oh, lifting up the great Gozu and sending him down, crashing down. Gin quickly breaks it up, though. You know good and well that Gin's gonna want to get some attacks on Amon for all of the turmoil that he's caused Uncle Iroh over the past couple of months. Seeing him lose that title would be the sweetest. Kip up. Oh! Zuko! Did Zuko use a fireball? Did he fire bend at Amon? Oh no. Gin in trouble. I think he used that fireball and it did not connect. Choke slam. Went for a stomp there. Wheelbarrow. Oh, you gotta focus up, Zuko. You gotta get to Amon. So here's the thing. I guess there is also a world where somebody's climbing and you just go for a pin on somebody. Zuko with a powerbomb right to Amon. Takes him down. And look at this. Is he going to climb or is he going for a... He is going for something. Oh! He was going for diving, but Gin, I think, thought he was climbing. And Gin said instead, no, I'm the one who's going to be climbing. Amon knocks him down. Goes right to the kneecap. Bloodbending eel sounds disgusting. Moonsault. On to Gin. And now Amon showing why he's been Fight Forever champion all summer long. Drops the great Gozu. Turns his attention towards Zuko. Likely sees Zuko saying, I'll do the same thing I did to your uncle. Slaps him right in the face. He's up on the top ropes. In this cage, nowhere to escape. Spanish fly. Gin fires up. But I also want to point out, no, oh my gosh, thank goodness the Great Gozu was there. I don't think that would have done... Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think that would have done anything specifically to Gin. I guess he's got, like, what, incredible, like, sight and hearing? I don't know if Amon can stop that, but that would have sucked, I suppose. And now Amon's the only one standing, goes for the pinfall on Gin. 1, 2, Gin burns resiliency. And Amon gets moonsaulted on. Fireball to the Great Gozu! Backstabber. Everyone's down, Zuko. If you make that climb... Oh, no, he can't make that climb now. Cat's Claw, he went for it. But from behind, Amon misses. Hurricane Rana by Zuko. And the Cat's Claw, remember, Gin's got a submission of his own. Up and down, Salida del Sol. Great Gozu, he's struggling. Got out of it. Oh, my gosh. There's so much happening in this match. Amon's stunned. There's nothing he can do about it. Pinfall, but it's broken up by the Great Gozu. Lifted back up, a shot to the back. And he's focusing back in. Doesn't hit the finisher on Gin. Instead says, oh, I'm gonna get this, man. He said, I'm gonna get this, Amon. Turns him around, lifts him up. But Amon lands on his feet. And a kick right to the Great Gozu's eye. Goes for the pinfall. That's one, but it's broken up quickly by Zuko. Not a lot of separation between these guys. Oh, tosses him into the cage. Couple kicks. Another kick. Off the ropes. Sending him flying. Amon's gonna step back into the ring, though. And he's trying to deal with Zuko. Kick to the kneecap. German suplex. Doesn't go for the pinfall because Great Gozu right there. I was gonna say it got broken up, kind of. Hit the both of them. Everyone's starting to stand up after that. Amon misses wildly, probably whispering to the referee, get ready to open this door for me. Trying to weasel his way out of this as best he can. Kick. And oh no. No, stop him. You gotta imagine. Iroh's heart was pumping. You gotta imagine. Iroh's watching this backstage knowing this is still a scary thought. Wait, fireball, powerbomb, gets every ounce of it, but look who's there, lying in wait. I'm sorry, Zuko stood up out of that? That's crazy work. Knee strike, but look who's there. And look at everybody who's down. Amon stalking his prey, now stomping at... Wait, no. Gozu rolls out of the way. And a nasty clothesline. Zuko, Gozu running into each other. Zuko with the reversal. Turns him around. Sends him flying. Tosses him, but right there, Amon's there to break it up. And he's kicking at the Great Gozu, and now he's the only one standing. If he wanted to climb right then, it would have been perfect opportunity. Sends Gozu bull mask first into the cage. Gin turns him around, though. Wait, no shot. Cat's Cradle, locked in. Amon, I think Amon might have burned resiliency. That went into a pinfall. That's how Amon beat Gin one time before. But this time I think Gin actually got resiliency on him. If Gin can lock in that Cat's Cradle a second time on Amon, it could be curtains. But look at this from behind. Wait, 1, 2. Kick out by Zuko. Great Gozu's the only one with resiliency, and Gin's climbing the cage. He's trying to get out of there. I think Gozu's letting him go. Gozu's letting him go! Gozu said, hey, as long as it's not Amon, it's good to go. And look at that. Zuko, I think, was trying to stop Amon. He is trying to stop Amon. Hold on a minute. Oh, but now they're on top of each other. Had to help Gin down instead, and this matchup continues. Oh my gosh. Y'all, they really are just like, you know what, anybody but Amon. Anybody but Amon sounds good to me. Again, middle rope. Turns himself back, and a moonsault misses. Great Gozu trying to climb out. Hurricane Rana onto Gin. Oh, now hear me out. Nobody's there to stop this. Everybody's down. Amon found his moment. But Gozu stands up. Everybody's starting to stand up at the same time saying, we can't let this happen. Oh, but Amon kicking him away. Starting to kick Gin away too. But Zuko saying, you can't stop all three of us. Yanks Amon down, saying tonight's not gonna be a good night for you. And face first, Amon's busted. Amon's bleeding. And a powerbomb by Gin onto the Great Gozu. Rolled through. Two of Iroh's disciples going one-on-one right now. Off the ropes. Pinfall. Can he pin Amon right here? One. Come on. Two. Oh, Gozu breaks it up. Amon is injured though. Oh man. Double DDT to Zuko. Amon sees his opportunity. Again with the reversal. Low blow. Low blow to Zuko. And a shot to the back of Gin. And Amon. Gin kicks back up and said, you're not winning like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! They're doing whatever it takes to make sure Amon doesn't get this done. And Gozu said, I still want to win this thing. This is awesome. The close calls. And look at this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Gin's the Fight Forever champion. You saw Amon trying to struggle his way to break that up, but fell at the last second. And new Fight Forever champion. Amon tried to weasel his way into a victory on several occasions. We all thought he had it when he kicked Gin down, and he kicked Gozu down, but Zuko said, Iroh tasked me with making sure that you don't win this thing. I might not win, but you're going down. When he low-blowed Zuko, Gin kicked up and said, Iroh told me that I need to make sure you don't win this thing. And that's what he did. And at the end of the day, Gozu said, you two handle this. I'll stomp a mud hole in him. He saw it at the last second. He tried to crawl for it. Barely got a hand on Gin's leg afterwards. But he is the AWE Fight Forever champion. I told y'all I had a plan. I told y'all there was a plan. This fatal 4-way match, it came close. Everyone was on the edge of their seats, but at the end of the day, Gin got the job done, and he is your Fight Forever champion. You love to see it. Whew. Man, what a night. You love to see it. All right. That is our show, and boy, what a show was it. A feel-good moment to end this thing on a very chaotic night. Let's talk about it. A great plan and an even greater match. It was a fantastic match. Gin finally gets his lick back on Amon and doesn't even have to pin him to do it. All three of those men had a mission to make sure Amon didn't win. You all saw, each of them had like a moment where they were like, as long as it's not Amon, or more so, I'm gonna make sure it's not Amon. You love to see it. This is a bad night for the Equalist movement. Amon takes the L. Panette's worst nightmare comes to fruition, and Al-Haytham and Yosuke, the first ones out in this tag team contenders qualifier. Man, very fun show. Oh, don't worry, Joe, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm talking about the end of the show, which I think we all universally agree was fantastic. universally, we thought this was all fantastic. Arrow versus Moko honestly went kind of hard. Arrow still was like, no, I gotta get out of here. This was not supposed to happen. And more importantly, Splendid was supposed to be refereeing this match. Joy apparently made sure this match happened, but I have a feeling also had something to do with this. Yukiko and Hu Tao put away Hot Topic after they attacked the Disciples of Miku. And to start off our night, Metal, not really Metal, Infinite beat both of the doctors. That's the real case here. Oh, I'm getting a call, hold on. An actual call, hold on. Hello? 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 Well, it's my mom, so I want to make sure if she's calling late, it's not anything serious. Whew, what a night. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Oh. Alright, great. I didn't butt dial anybody. I've had so many calls tonight, I was like, well, I've picked up like 3. Let me pick up my mom's call too. Anywho, that was our show. Let's look at our roster, I guess. Power rankings shouldn't have changed too much. Yeah, surprising. Also kind of surprising. I don't think this has changed all too much. Makoto, good for you. Rinkah, poor girl. Panette, Dr. Robotnik, Wario, March 7th, Mew, Ito, Shin, Glamrock, Mojo, Amon. That should be going down even lower. Zuko, Yosuke, Gin, and Sage, who's also... We have two, like... We've gone so long. We've gone so long without, like, anyone getting an injury that'll put them out of action legitimately. And I'm surprised it's happening now, which is kind of crazy. Anywho, our next show would have been Rebellion. This would have been our Rebellion card. Why? For what reason? I can understand the reasoning. It's so weird to see Hina with 2 normal eyes. I digress. We continue again. Rinkah's injured, so I don't know why they keep doing this. Don't know why this keeps happening. March versus Makoto. Well, that just might be a fun match, actually. Anywho, Yukiko and Hu Tao versus we're supposed to see this tonight, so I look, if that happens tomorrow, not tomorrow, if it happens Sunday, I'll be recording it tomorrow, you know, there's a match we might need to see. Anywho, that's all she wrote for our show. This was Fracture, a very wild fracture, a 3.5-hour fracture. Without me, oh no, you absolutely need to be at Makoto's side. Probably until he loses the title. He needs to get some sleep. Let me get your predictions gone. Zuko had the most support. Zuko will likely be back. In fact, what is this? Gin did take the victory. I'm sorry, Twitch was like, nah, Gin's got this. Very good main event. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They earned main event status. They did earn main event status. I'm gonna give them that. Watacha me back on real quick. What a show and what a moment for Gin. Iroh's got to be proud. I'm gonna be real. It's his first time fighting Zuko. Probably not his first time meeting Zuko. Zuko's got to be proud. I'm sure they're gonna go out to eat tonight, and I'm gonna actually call security. Whew. Yo, Nahida. Yeah, can you dispatch security to, I guess, yeah, escort Gin, especially Zuko and Iroh out of the building. Make sure no shenanigans happen, because I'm sure the Equalists are furious. They gotta be furious. if you could, yeah, I was gonna say, just make sure that they are out of there. Thank you. Appreciate. Big appreciate. Okay. Whew. All right, let me read chat real quick. We'll talk a little bit about Avi-Mania stuff because oh, I need to let me for one more time because this closes in about an hour and 10 minutes. Let me grab that link. Fade away. Because I know it's in the description, but I don't think it's pinned in the chat. This is the final night for Avi-Mania Gauntlet Match Eliminator submissions. Here. Ace quit, and I think she volunteered. Correct. That is 100% Jessica. Well, no, she didn't volunteer. I volunteered Nahida. So that's the truth of it. Here, and let me pin it on this side. Pin this message. Excellent. Alright, Nahida is not actually physical security. Nahida is a more so, kind of heading security to be a good leader for security. I feel like maybe we needed, stronger security leadership, that was consistently available, you know? That's what I was feeling. Sometimes our security misses things, sometimes they're led down the wrong path, and sometimes, I'll be real, our security is looking for missing people, which is needed. So we just need, you know, we had to space things out. We gotta have security going this way, security going this way. We can't have just one head of security, not for nothing. So that's where we're at this point. Let's talk. Let's talk Avi-Mania. Cause you guys will be submitting for that. I need to close this, yes. And now we know officially that it is going to be yeah, Team WA versus the Yakuza at Avi-Mania. That's kind of interesting. I was not expecting that, but hey, good for them. What else do we got? Let me pull up my list, because I guess I can announce a couple of other people for that Gauntlet Eliminator. Because that's the big thing where people will just be spotting in. Because after tonight, let me tell you, I can say officially that Zuko will be in that Gauntlet Eliminator. And in addition to Sakura in the Ladies Gauntlet Eliminator, we will have Von Karma, and we will have Miss Amy Rose from Sonic the Hedgehog. And once again, we have 5 people that you will be voting on as well. Those graphics will be up sometime this weekend because I actually have a free Saturday to get all my Avi-Mania stuff ready. I can announce that tonight was the steel cage match for Arrow versus Moko, and while there was not a decisive pinfall, there will not be one on Sunday either because they will be going one-on-one in a casket match. So, good luck to Arrow again. That being said, we'll see how it all plays out. I'm excited for it. Let me see. Anything else that I can tell you guys? No, but I can officially say that Gin will be Fight Forever champion going into there. So that's good news. That's good news. Next week, do not forget, next week is going to be a big week at Inferno. It will be the wedding of Norphelia. Be sure to be here. I'm gonna say it might be, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the main event, but it's probably gonna be our semi-main. It'll be the last thing we see before the main event. So, you know. You got time to get here, but when that hits, you're gonna want to be here because love will flourish. We're doing everything we can to make sure that nobody interrupts it, nobody intervenes, and it's gonna be a spectacular ceremony that you don't want to miss. But most notably, we gotta go. We have a gay marriage, woohoo! And reminder, the movement is banned. Exactly. We won't have any of the Equalist movement next week. In fact, I didn't ban Deity Miku and company, but I think they're booked. So, I can't ban them. But they're not in the main event, so I think I can ban them after whatever match obligations they have, which I'll probably do. I'm just saying, any faction that's bad news is gonna be banned before the semi-main. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That being said, Mikon, definitely not invited. Onyx, definitely not invited. Jacob, definitely not invited. Do we have any other creatures? Let me just like get a do not allow list ready for security and the lot. If they're booked before that, you can ban them after the match. Don't worry, that's exactly the plan right now. I'll figure out those logistics. I'm very excited for that wedding. Ban the along as well. Oh, don't worry. We will. We don't want any writing. We want to make sure this goes as smoothly as possible. 1,000,000%. Let me... Gunther. Gunther. I don't think we have to ban him. I digress, though. We should probably get a ID recognizer given the shapeshifter. I'll ask Nahida if she can do that, I guess. A ban Splendid. No, but he's the greatest ref of all time. He's not gonna do anything against Love. Y'all are tripping. Look, if Splendid did something against Love, against Norphelia, I might have to reconsider Splendid being the greatest referee of all time. And more notably, Splendid and Joy have some problems that need to be settled. But don't worry. I'm sure that'll happen. In fact, hey, maybe we'll book Joy next week. And then ban him from the arena. You know, we gotta make sure that Joy doesn't do anything stupid either. That is in motion. That being said, stay tuned, because as you saw tonight, things are definitely heating up. It is definitely Avi-Mania season. There's a whole bunch of shenanigans at play, but most notably, I'm taking out, until next time, Toodaloo Flight Crew. Let's get out of here, because we've been going for 3.5 hours. Get me out of here, and as always, thank you for watching. Wa-cha-cha me out now. Fare thee well, everybody. Fare thee well. Camilla better show up next week. Camilla's a part of the wedding ceremony. Of course she's gonna be there. Of course she's gonna be there. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Anywho, get me out of here. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.